but hopefully it'll work. There we go. It looks like we're going live. Perfect. Okay. So, hello everybody. I am going to be testing some Pantheon in its pre-alpha state. So, keep that in mind that this is pre-alpha. This is part of their streamer week, which is essentially allowing anyone who has pre-alpha access. I was given a little bit of special access to do this because I am a alpha pledger, not a pre-alpha pledger, to stream this and potentially make a video out of it. So that's what I'll be doing. Already been testing it a bit. Those of you who don't know, they opened up for alpha testers for three sessions before Christmas. It was roughly 23-hour sessions where you could jump in, play the game a bit, and you had your own server. And then they did a stress test for the server on the Friday after those alpha tests to just kind of let people get in. Hey, Nice Gaming, it's good to see you. And hello, Wizen, it's good to see you. I am streaming on both Twitch and YouTube, so if it sounds kind of weird, why am I talking to multiple people? That is why. I am streaming on both. I figured while we play, because it's an MMO and kind of sometimes short, like not exactly intense gameplay. I figured what we could do was potentially talk about a little bit about the Scuffed Gamer Awards. If anyone has any questions or anything like that. The main question right now, though, is do we want to play a wizard, a monk, or a dire lord? As you can see right now with the new models, they had a couple different models before. They had like ogres, gnomes, and things like that. They're currently working on rigging those, recreating those in the new art style. So now you just really have the human, and that's it. But Tankbeard Flynn would have been Direbeard Flynn is what I went with, but Tankbeard Flynn would have worked. It was a blast. I got to play on Coursera server as monk. Name is Laws. Can't wait for the next sessions. I've had a lot of fun. I have played before. There's a video on the YouTube channel.
Thank you for following Red
Flynn.
I hope you're having a wonderful
There
day.
is a, and keep in mind, so I've been playing full screen. I have a large monitor, so I can't play full screen and stream it because it doesn't work on the thing. But so I've been playing with a full screen monitor, so like that actually the sound is so loud. Is it loud? Oh shit, hang on. How's that? You hear some little birds chirping, and I appreciate the sound. The assistance. Is that better though? Because you will hear some things.
Following Redbeard Flynn. I hope you're having a wonderful day.
Hopefully that's better. We'll start some combat, and maybe that'll assist with the sound. That's better. Let me know if it's too loud. I'll put it down again. Oh, shit. One of the things I've noticed while playing this is, so there's definitely a lot of stuff that feels in some ways rudimentary, but then other time, and there's like stuff that they're currently moving over, but there's also too loud and depressive. How is it so loud? Okay, there, like I put it way down. let me know if that doesn't work. But what I've found is that, so there's definitely like, it's interesting because they have, like, what I've noticed with this is moments of like greatness, and then moments of damn, there's a lot of work that still needs to be done. That's kind of like my honest take, is like it's like the gem is there, but there's a whole lot of shit still around the gem. I don't know how else to put it. Like sometimes the audio, the sound is better than most games I've ever played, most MMOs I've ever played. Like it rivals that of what's it called? New World, which I think has the best sound design of any MMO I played. And then there's other times where you can tell, like, okay, they just haven't synced up effects. They haven't like changed that over, so it sounds weird. Like there's, but then like the ambiance noise, the music when it comes in, it's all beautiful, and it's like, damn, okay. once they get that dialed in completely, this is going to be a strong point of it. Same with like the lighting and the sky. It's like sometimes it looks amazing and sometimes it looks like it needs work, which I think is just in general what you'd expect from a pre-alpha game. Can I get down here? Wait. Okay, we're gonna try this. We're gonna try this. Nope. Okay. No, we're fine. We survived. Oh, why did I attack that? No, 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 no. That was stupid. Run. Fuck. So as you can see, I just wanted to show you the near death state. This is that was, I don't know, that was like the dumbest thing I've ever done in this game. But so this game has this was a public service. Exactly. So this game does have a near death state, which is more of an annoyance when you're solo, but very key when you're not solo and you're in a group. I don't have to get my corpse, right? Like that's not a thing yet, I don't think. I think that you only start to have negative effects from dying at level 5, which is good because I've died a lot. But I mean, we'll see. So a lot of this stuff, one of the things that I've noticed since the changeover in art style, like the snakes, for example, you can kind of see the snake. Let's sit in front. Can we sit in front of the snake? We are sitting. Okay. The snake is like new art, new graphics, and it actually looks like when it's a weird thing. It's a really weird thing to hone in on, but the snake when it moves, like there, see the animation. It just looks so freaking cool. I don't know why that's so cool to me, but it is. Like it's creepy. Like if you were scared of snakes, sorry for anyone who's scared of snakes, but if you were scared of snakes, that shit's cool. I don't know, like it's just like there's things in this game that like if they just keep going, I feel like it's going to be really good. I never got past level 4 just because I was having fun exploring. That's fair. That's fair. I did a little bit of this when I was on the alpha test. It'd be nice if you could show some crafting. Many stream Pantheon, but I haven't seen any crafting yet. So I suck at it. We'll give it a try. Because I actually haven't done that. Oh, this is cool. We'll go do crafting after this. The animation isn't in, and I'm not sure it'll do it to me exactly this time. But let's see if I can get this to work. Damn it. It didn't work because I guess I was very over leveled for that. But the toad has an ability where like it sticks out its tongue and then pulls you in. So like it like it's kind of like World of Warcraft, the Death Knight, the Death Grip, kind of like that. But the toad has that ability. It's kind of startling when it first happens. Let's see, can I get this one to do it? Maybe. No, it's just gonna okay. And this is how this is currently skinning. So obviously it's not it's not exactly an animation specific to harvesting or anything. Laws, thank you so much for the sub. I really appreciate that. Thank you for using your prime sub. I really appreciate it. That's very, very kind of you. All of the harvesting animations currently, I keep pressing M. I know there's no freaking map, but I keep pressing M anyway. It's just like it always happens. I'm just so used to it. And like, look at the bat. Like I actually like when the thing that I've noticed with the art style, the new NPCs, I really like the look of the new NPCs. Character, I find the hair kind of annoying. The character models, like he has like way too many lines on his forehead. I'm trying to avoid that with face creams and shit like that. So but I'm curious to see where it ends up. And I want to see what it looks like with the other races as well. But you can kind of see, like, in general, to me, like, like my general thoughts on it, it's not the best, it's not the worst. It grows on you as you play. I have it's not that big a deal to me. I've just played Monsters and Memories. If I was complaining about graphics and art, I can't really go play Monsters and Memories, you know? Dubsy, thank you so much for the resub, Dubsy. That's very, very kind
Your
of you.
player character has seen some stuff. Man, just don't play Fortunate Son around him.
Fantastic, Dubsy. How are you doing? Thank you so much for the resub. I hope you're doing well. Xanther, hi Xanther. Tea time with Redbeard, what better way to spend an evening? Aw, you're very kind, Xanther. The pre-revamp art was a lot better. So, Benjamin, it was, having played it, when it was, like, in the state it was, I would kind of say that at that point, it's roughly the same. Just kind of bad in a different way. What they showed that it could be, I think, I mean, in general, like my personal opinion, I liked that look better. That was my preferred look. But at the same time, if this ends up being more performant, if this ends up making the game come faster, I don't care. That's just my thought process on it. Gameplay is what matters to me. I've been playing EverQuest for 20 years. I played Ultima Online. You know, there are points where graphics don't work for me. I mean, funny enough, I find the graphics in EverQuest less jarring and the graphics in WoW Classic than the graphics in EverQuest 2. And EverQuest 2 was like pushing boundaries when it came out. I don't know, it just feels a little, EverQuest 2 graphics sometimes just feel unfinished, I guess, is the best way to put it. Go punch a snake. I did punch a snake. I punched a couple snakes. Here. Also, I like that you can have sprint. That's one thing I've really enjoyed in ESO, which I'm working on a first impressions for ESO, and I'm scared to release it because I'm not very, very kind about it. So it's one of those things. But I do like sprint in ESO. Not bad. I'm doing good, Dubsy. Agree 100%. I don't love the new art style either, but it doesn't deter me from the gameplay I enjoy. Exactly. That's kind of what it comes down to. And like I was saying before, I've been playing Monsters and Memories, and I've been loving Monsters and Memories. And that is much older style. Just put it that way. Good morning. Good morning, Errol. It's good to see you. The art style kind of reminds me of Adventure Quest. Look, if they can throw in some Breaking Benjamin concerts like Adventure Quest did, I'm 100% down. I'm 100% down. Cause that shit's like one of the coolest things I've ever seen. Here's the first person short talk. I hope that while we stream, we get some weather too, because one of the first things, like when I logged in the very first time, it was raining, and it's really cool. It's a really cool part of this is the weather that they've got dialed in, and I want to see them, like they want to see them add in fog and shit like that because they've shown that they have that. All right, I was gonna try and do some crafting, right? Like that's the thing though. I don't know how to craft like at all, but I know a lot more people are going to be doing other stuff. I think I don't know if Theric of Pantheon Plus will be streaming this week, but Theric tends to do crafting and stuff like that. One of the things, like, hopefully y'all can hear the audio still, but one of the things that I find really cool that they've done so far, and this is just a very basic thing. This sounds like a very basic thing to be excited about, but there's something really immersive. But if you just listen, and I'm gonna shut up so you can hear. Just listen to the footstep change in audio. It's just like I said, it's a really simple thing. It's a simple ass thing, but it makes a difference. Sound design in MMORPGs, I will constantly maintain, is one of the least appreciated things. It is the thing that elevates New World for me, for example, because they did a very good job with it. It's just one of those things. Right, let me catch up on chat. Sorry, y'all. EQ2 graphics were built to scale with single core processor speed. The devs gambled and predicted the core speed would dominate rather than the reality of core count dominating. That's interesting, Wise, and I didn't know that at all. That's very interesting. I mean, I remember having crazy issues with. Can I climb up this far? I don't know that I can make that. Or definitely if I get a bad jump, no. So yeah, I remember having issues with trying to run EverQuest 2 back in the day. Can I make it? Fuck, nope. Okay.
The whole, like, there's supernovas all over?
Flat.
There's supernovas all over?
Thank you for gifting us a sub to Short Talk. That's very kind of you. I really appreciate it. And as a longtime player, the old art looked better in picture. What you'll probably never see is how much they had to downgrade the art to. Yes, okay, yes, Stealth 450. That is what I'm getting at. So if you look on this channel, there's actually a video that I was able to make of going in and playing with the old graphics. So if you go look at that video versus this, as it is currently, in a lot of ways, especially lighting, there's a lot of stuff that's better now with the new art style than what it was before the art style change. And the main thing to me, the main, like, really big thing is the NPC models. The NPC models have gotten a lot better. Their sound is just really quiet. Wait, shit. Okay, I thought the sound was too loud. Yeah, I'm going to put it up a little bit. Y'all should hear some music right now. If you don't hear the music right now, let me know, and I'll put it up a little bit more. Let's see. There's a lot of chat. Sorry, y'all. It's out already. It's in pre-alpha currently, Tigric. And hello, Tigric. Hello, Thor. EQ1 had EAX 1.0, environmental echo, and reverb. And there's some really cool sounds in EverQuest. I think the main thing, like, I love a lot of EverQuest music too. EverQuest 1 music. Curious for that ESO video eventually. That it has issues, but it's certainly not awful. No, it's certainly not awful. Really suffers from you got to get to end game in a big way though. So Omega, my Elder Scrolls impressions basically boil down to it can be a lot of fun solo. It has a really interesting story to go into. PvP before you get to max level is fun in like the battlegrounds and stuff. And then when you get to max level, it becomes a different game where gear is incredibly important. Gear sets are important, and it's just, I didn't enjoy it at all. But at the same time, the dungeons were usually overly easy, or you had people that were way too strong, just rushing you through the dungeon. It was, you know, like I think I did like 2 or 3 veteran dungeons, and I didn't do anything. Someone just ran us through the dungeon. You know, and it was a point of contention with my co-host on the Skip the Dialogue podcast, Desrin, who really loves ESO. But yeah, I'm working on it. I'm just trying to fine tune the video a little bit. And thank you, Fletman. Thank you very much for gifting us up to Mordain 12/20/28. That's very nice of you. Okay, so I'll do crafting later. Shit. Okay, I have audio now. Thank you very much, Fletman, for the gifted subs. I really appreciate it. That's very kind of you. Excuse me, Mr. Redbeard Flynn. I have a question. Tell me your question, Fletman. I want to go down.
Hello there. Thank you for following.
Thank you very much
Redbeard Flynn. I hope you're having a wonderful day.
Gooblet. How did DD2 not win most anticipated RPG? Well, Fletman, you didn't rally your troops enough to beat out Elder Scrolls 6, apparently. Yeah, you didn't bribe enough people. That's really what it comes down to. You needed to bribe more people to get them to vote more.
Thank you for following.
Thank you for the follow, Pick601.
I hope you're having a wonderful day.
As a prior dev for EQ2, also, although that gamble on single versus multi-core was a huge issue, but also it was how NVIDIA designed the engine for SOE, and then NVIDIA bailed. Oh, wow, really, Stealth? Damn, okay. That's that's gonna go down in history as like one of the biggest things in MMO, in MMO history. Basically, the whole things are. I need to go to a higher level area. These are dying way too fast. The whole EverQuest 2 versus World of Warcraft. I mean, ostensibly, EverQuest and World of Warcraft Classic look the same and that's just how it works as far as I'm concerned. This is kind of cool. I haven't been up here before. But they look very much the same, despite one of them, the EverQuest, launching 5 years earlier. But then EverQuest 2 tried to push graphics, and it looked really cool at the time. But God, it aged quickly. And the system requirements were so much higher. Yeah, it's just nutty. Nutty how that changed. My grandchildren are going to be complaining about the ES6 release date. What? 2028, right? We have court documents. 2028. I'm sure they'll stick to that, right? They have to. I mean, honestly, they probably just started working on the game, so who knows? I wonder if they'll take any lessons from what happened with what's it called? These are all light blue. Can I get down this without dying? Oh, no. Shit. Oh, okay, we're fine. I was trying to catch. But I was wondering if they're gonna find anything from Starfield, which is currently getting review bombed. I don't know if y'all have seen that. It's currently sitting at a mostly negative rating for the most recent ratings. But I wonder if they'll learn anything from that, if they'll change anything up. It'll be interesting to see. All of these are light blue. This game, I swear, I'm a tester and I'm fed up. Been testing since the first PA with Brad. This game will never be done. I mean, I can see that, Baron of Gray Matter, and I can see the frustration. I mean, like, honestly, like, it's something that I've been frustrated with how long it's taken more than anything else. I also understand how difficult it is making a game like this. Like, if you look at other games in the space, they're all kind of in the same place. Ashes of Creation is looking at, what, 8 years now? We don't even have to talk about Star Citizen, and they're over a decade, despite having 500 million in cash. It's one of those things where I don't know, in general, if kickstarting an MMO works. And I think that's something that goes across every single Kickstarter MMO. Largely because it's so freaking difficult to make an MMO, and to do that as your first game and have to show all of the early gross parts of it in order to maintain funding. That's where I get kind of worried about this genre in general, because a lot of the other games that are coming out, I mean, I gotta admit, I'm not. Am I gonna die? Oh no, I survived. Okay, I'm not super interested in, say, a Throne in Liberty. You know, like, it's just not a thing that's. I'm gonna cover it, but it doesn't mean it's something I'm interested in. And there's a weird, like, we've had the same couple MMOs for a decade of just repeating the same MMOs with new expansions. So I'm ready for something different. So if the kickstarted MMO genre kind of fails, I'm worried about the genre as a whole, just because of how much money and time goes into these games. And by the way, I think I said hello, Lat. I apologize if I said hello, didn't say hello. Also, sorry if I'm missing a lot of chat. I apologize. I'm trying to catch up a little bit. I feel like they should realize at this point that the appeal of Bethesda games is in the exploration, which is severely lacking in Starfield. I think that's, if they learn one thing from Starfield, Fletman, I hope that's it. I really do. Because I mean, honestly, I played it for a bit. I didn't go back because the main thing that I found fun in that game was jumping around on planets and playing with the what's it called, the low gravity. That was the most fun, and the combat was pretty fun for me as someone who doesn't play a ton of sci-fi games. So I came away like wanting, what I keep saying is I really want Starfield's ground game with Star Citizen's flight and space exploration. Like, if you had merged those two into a game, I think it would have been a lot of fun. So I wonder, that makes me wonder about Squadron 42, which apparently is finally feature complete. We'll just have to see what happens. Hi Red, happy Christmas. I'm waiting for my email code to play. Can't wait. Oh, that's awesome, Tolmart. I hope you enjoy. I hope you get to enjoy. If you're testing the pre-alpha right now, I hope you really get to enjoy. If you got an alpha code, I'm expecting them to do more testing in the new year. If I was to bet, and this is a dangerous thing to do, if I was to bet, I would say that because like it's mutually beneficial for testers and for them to get data, we would start having a like monthly, every 2 months, every 3 months, something like that, alpha test while the pre-alpha stays open. As long as they can maintain it, you know, because then you get the alpha testers who are new to the game. So they're testing things more rigorously, like in the beginning, because they just want to play. And then you have the pre-alpha testers who are testing more long-term and testing server stability. And then you're also doing stress testing at the same time. That's just I mean, that may be a little bit of copium too, but that's my hope, is that they'll do that. They'll do a lot more streamer weeks like this. And I'm hoping that 2024 will be a hell of a lot better year for both Ashes of Creation and Pantheon than 2023 was, because 2023 was kind of bad for both. That's why you can't just do anything different. It always take a lot of time and money. Gotta play it safe. That's really the thing. Like, they take so much time and so much money. I think what Star Wars: The Old Republic took 200 million to make, and you have crowdfunded MMOs trying to be made on 10 million, $15 million budgets, when a game that was released in 2012, is it 2012 when Star Wars: The Old Republic came out? Yeah, 2012, I think. That cost $200 million. And it's only gone up from there. It's kind of crazy. Honestly, the game was more fleshed out with races, classes, abilities, dungeons, and quests in PA1 than it is now. I really wanted this to work. Heck, I'm watching content about it. That's fair. Like, and I'm like, so Gray Matter, I don't know if, I think you probably saw the video on it. When I played back before, right? Like, this was like right before the art change, when I got to play and make an actual first look video of it. And they had a lot more, they had the more races, because they had the ogre. How many races did they have? They had ogre, they had human, they had gnome. Is that it? That might have been it. I'm not entirely sure though. The only thing I can say is they did add since then 2 classes. I think they added warrior and paladin. And hopefully they have a little progress tracker now for the ogre, like when they're getting the ogre in. So I'm hoping that come 2024 we see a lot of progress, but it's one of those things, like, we need to see progress. But at least they seem to, like, I mean, granted, like, look, they're letting us see the game finally, which I think is a good step forward. I don't like visual NDAs. I understand them. I'm just not a fan of NDAs in general. I feel like it's it's hedging against the worst fears, and sometimes it comes back and comes back to bite. Which actually, I don't even know if Ashes of Creation will have NDAs or not. EQ for life. I love EQ. This is pre-alpha classified. So I've actually played. I was up, dude. I'm trying to do my Shadow Knight 1.5 on Mischief right now, and I got to remember just how long some of those camps take, and it's like, shit. I don't have time for this. I was camping the freaking Merc Glider, and I was like, God, this is so long. Like, cause it just never spawns. But then when it spawns, you get that like adrenaline rush. Like, you're so excited that you finally got the rare spawn. So it's a handoff, right? Like, so, or a trade-off, where you don't want it to take as long as it does, but the longer it takes, the more happy you are when you finally see it. How does the gameplay feel? The reason I keep playing EQ is the gameplay with friends. I don't like the graphics now because of what they have been showing, but will live. So the gameplay for me, I'll say in a pre-alpha state, this is one of the better gameplays I've ever played. As far as, like, you know, responsiveness and stuff like that. As far as, like, if I was to put the gameplay like a game, almost like Vanguard in some ways. I don't know if that's like, because you have the limited action sets, but you're also relying on auto attack. It's definitely not, it's not quest focused. So in that way, it's more like EverQuest. Vanguard is probably the closest, although it's been a long time since I played it, so I could be misquoting there. You know, it's been since it closed, really, that I played it, because I can't get the emulator to work, unfortunately. And then there's the little bit like WoW Classic in some ways. It's just, it's got a kind of a mixture, a little bit like Lord of the Rings Online, but it is very responsive. That's why I say WoW Classic. Like the thing, you do the thing and the things happen. It's a little bit harder than some things. Oh wait. Uh-oh. This is blue, right? No, I'm fine, I think. Okay, good. We're fine. I got a little nervous there for a little bit. Hey, Zukin. How are you doing? It's good to see you. Congratulations to Monsters and Memories for winning the most anticipated MMO of the Scuffed Game Awards. And hello. Okay, I have read your name multiple times, and I have never known how to say it. Matteo Wana Comedy Remasters? I know that's all wrong. Can I just call you Matt? Is that okay? But hi, how are you doing? It's that your comments have been so kind for months, a year at this point. It's really nice to see you. Thank you so much for being here. Mateo Wana. Please say that's right. Hopefully that's right. Mateo Wana. Also, hey Redbeard, and hello. Hey Varric, how are you doing? And hello Pantheon Plus. I apologize. I saw you. I like in my head I said hello to you. I said hello, and I didn't actually say it. Hey Gulo. I apologize. There's a lot of people that I haven't said hello to. I'm really sorry. I am off my game with streaming, and I've kind of like just missed it. Thank you for the follow, Dorkachu.
I hope
Dorkachu
you're
is a
having
great
a
name.
wonderful day.
Evening, pals. 71-hour ancient Cyclops camp for me. Oh no, 71 hours.
Hello.
I'm trying to think what the
Thank you
longest.
for following Redbeard Flynn.
Thank you, James
I
Noms.
hope you're having a wonderful
I'm trying
day.
to think what was the longest. Starts up the ignored by Red in chat club. Thor, hi. I said hi to you. But you're only streaming on YouTube. I'm streaming on YouTube and Twitch. Zukin. On both. Whoa. I didn't know you were a PA tester, Red. Mr. C. I am not, as I said at the beginning of this, I am not a pre-alpha tester. I am an alpha tester. I slum it with the alpha testers, but I have been giving special permission to stream and make a video out of content from this week. Mostly because I requested it for the week that I was allowed to.
Hello there.
Thank
and
you for
they're like,
following
no.
Redbeard Flynn. I hope you're having
Stream
a
faster.
wonderful day.
I'm streaming faster, Toral. Thank you for the tell. Thank you for the follow, Zoki242. But yeah, so this is basically I'm going to be doing a kind of a first impressions on this afterwards. Well, that looks pretty, y'all. Is it F9? Yeah, that's actually really pretty. Like the lighting can do a lot. Thanks for the hype. I can't wait for Penance. Hey, how are you doing, Erdgot? UO being my first MMO ruined MMOs for me. UO is my first MMO, and I think I've talked a lot about UO being like in some ways making me antisocial in MMOs because I was always so terrified of people. Because I was worried that people were gonna kill me in the game. At least Thor sees. I see you, lad. Jeez. Monsters Mary playtest when? That's a good question. I'm assuming they're taking a well-deserved break. Cyber Nomad, they did the 34-hour test. That was in early December, right? Or was that in late November? But I'm assuming they're taking a break. Like Zukin is here. Zukin deserves a break. So hopefully they're resting up because they've been working hard this year. The changes between when I played Monsters and Memories in the very beginning and what it's at now are crazy. I really like the lighting on this. It's pretty. think this is the shaman area? Also, it's dark as fuck. I like it. By the way, Light, you said you asked if I was 25. I am level 24 in Season of Discovery. I got 24 last night. Okay, I need to actually go out because I can't see in first person. I don't know that I have my gamma settings correct, but I really hope that there's like a, you know, an EverQuest. EverQuest was like this too. So EverQuest, when what was it called? Area with big trees surrounded by water is the shaman. Oh, okay, thank you, Toril. So yeah, I can't get up that way. EverQuest, when you first started, I always played as a dark elf in EverQuest because they got ultravision. And then once I logged into a human, and it was awful. It was so awful. It was really bad because you couldn't see it was like this. It was like you really couldn't see anything when it became nighttime. I think I tried like a human paladin and I never went back. Never went back. If you don't already know, you can press the calibrate button on the login screen to change your gamma setting. Yeah, I think I kind of like this personally. Like, I like the creepiness of nighttime. But I know, but maybe I'll need to change it to up it a little bit. Nighttime is shorter than daytime. I'm not gonna make this. Nope. Well, these are all light blue. What are your thoughts on the game? Don Montoya, my thoughts on the game. This game is... It's what I want to play. It has all of the bones of the game that I have been waiting for that I never got with EverQuest 2. That I thought I was getting with Vanguard before Vanguard was unceremoniously closed, despite launching too early. It is the game that I have been waiting for, but holy fuck, I want it to go faster. That's like my honest thoughts on it are, it is the game that I want. Graphics are fine. I don't really care. It looks like there are times it looks really good. There are times it looks really shitty. But it needs to move faster. Those are just my honest opinions on this game, and I think you could apply that to other crowdfunded MMOs as well. The move faster thing. Something might help. Graphics input distance that will help you see nameplates farther. Oh, I don't think I even have nameplates.
Thank you for following Redbeard Flynn. I hope you're having a
thank you for the
wonderful
follow.
day.
Early release, yes or no? This is currently pre-alpha, Sapien. Oh no, I removed Pantheon and a couple others off my list for Penance. Way better title. What is... Okay, I've heard Penance a lot from you, Erdgot. What is Penance about? You feel free to tell me about it. Because currently, like, so that y'all kind of know, going into the new year, some games that I want to cover... I haven't really covered Embers Adrift, so we're gonna look at Embers Adrift. I also got Fractured Online because I want to see what they've done since breaking away from their publisher, which I'm hoping is a good move for them, you know, and see how they have improved. But Fractured is still currently in early access, but I want to kind of see. I feel like breaking away from the publisher was a good thing for them. I don't think you can post links, Erdgot, but I'll take a look for about Penance. I don't think YouTube lets you post links. You mean as traveling faster or the combat? Wait, sorry, wait. What did I mean? Traveling faster? Oh, no, sorry. No. When I say faster, Paul, I mean development. More content, getting the game closer and closer to launch. That's what I meant by faster. And I'm hoping it's an exponential thing. I'm hoping that as they open up more alpha tests, as they get more eyes on the game, as more people play the game, they can kind of like get the ball rolling again, which had kind of stagnated. It's weird to me because this game, like for a lot of the crowdfunding MMOs, this game has seemed to struggle the most with funding out of the big ones. like its Kickstarter failed when you first started. I really can't see it all. I don't know if this is just this area. I don't remember it being this dark before. But we can just fight here. It's fine. Shogun Dragon Race. Shogun Dragon Race. I mean, wow. I've been having fun with Season of Discovery. I'm about to max level in there. I want to do the raid. I don't know when they're gonna open up to level 40. They say it just says winter. It says winter 20, so that could be January, February, I'm guessing. Obviously, it's not going to happen this month. My hope would be they wait until February to open up the next Season of Discovery, but we'll see. No, it's that dark everywhere except in the magical gloominess area up by the skeleton camp. That's even darker. Oh, jeez. I heard end of January for, yeah, I guess like the start of February, end of January for Season of Discovery to bump up to level 40. One wonders how EQ got it so right back in the day. They honestly, like, so I think, oh wait, what? No, I'm not trying to change the opacity of that. EQ, kind of like WoW, got like hit at the right time. Like if you think about when EverQuest launched, it launched in 1999. There wasn't many ways to communicate, and there also weren't many online, or like communicate online, and there weren't many games online. You had a couple things, so it worked in a way where it allowed you to communicate where other things weren't allowing you to communicate. So the play style worked specifically for that, and it created an entire generation that kind of grew up on that. And then when WoW hit in 2004, it was at the time when it was like, oh shit, I'm gonna die. Oh, okay, well, I'm dying. So WoW hit at a time when the genre had matured enough to be ready for WoW to hit. And they kind of changed the formula. And then like that was like the end of it in a lot of ways. It was like this dark void after that where MMOs suffered from all trying to be the exact same thing and setting up metrics like if we don't hit 1 million players, our MMO is shit. And I'm gonna say this right here. So the idea that an MMO needs 1 million players to be a success is such complete utter bullshit that it just like it's one of those things that is just mind-numbing. That like we got to a point where we had companies killing off games that were getting peaks of 800,000 players. There's a lot to be said about the bad and the good about New World, but at the very least, New World almost hit 1 million players, and then it crashed down to 20K. They're still making updates, they're still releasing expansions, they're still putting out content for that game. And I think like from around 2006 to about 2012, you saw all these MMOs come out, and you had executives saying, you know what, if we don't hit 1 million, if we don't maintain 1 million, this game is dead on arrival. So you had all these worlds being created for people to put their time in, to go and spend, because MMOs ask so much of you. You had all these games, and then they were given a year, 2 years, 3 years, but that wasn't the thing. It was more like they were given a month or 2 months, and if they didn't do well in those couple months, the development trickled, and it trickled, until it was just gone. And so you got signals from the developers of those MMOs, like Warhammer Online and Vanguard, that, or Age of Conan, that they didn't even believe in their game because the publisher didn't believe in their game. And so you had these worlds that would be closed, but they had been closed within a month of them launching because the developer or the publishers gave up on them because they didn't hit those magical metrics. You can have a successful MMO with EverQuest has 80,000 players. EverQuest is still going creating expansions for 80,000 players. Lord of the Rings Online, I don't think is much more than that, or much less, or actually I think it's a little bit less than that. And that's all based off of numbers we got in 2020. You know, like, you don't need that. Hello, Mr. C, I see you. just to be successful. SWG killing hundreds of hours playing by making Jedi. That's the SWG as a whole thing. Oh my gosh, SWG. And that one's an interesting one because I feel like they were still going with SWG, but then licensing like licensing happened where Star Wars The Old Republic was coming, and that was also the time frame where SOE was killing all their games. Like they killed Free Realms, they killed Landmark, they killed EQ Next, they killed Star Wars Clone Wars, they killed Wizardry Online. They killed they had this huge stable of all these MMOs, and you're like, now we're gonna get rid of all of them. and so they kept like a handful. They killed Vanguard. It was a crazy time. This is all like fresh on my mind because the video I recorded yesterday for the YouTube channel is all about MMOs being MMORPGs that kind of deserve a second chance. If VR sets up a reasonable monthly sub for PA access, count me in. I don't think they will for PA access, Steven. But I could definitely see alpha, like being more alpha testing in 2024, just because, and again, this might just be a little bit of me coping, right? But just because it's one of those things, like they've done it, right? The band-aid is off. They've pulled off the band-aid. It's gone fine. I haven't experienced any server issues. I've played the alpha test, and I'm doing the pre-alpha test. I haven't experienced server issues. It's been working fine with no real issues at all. I need to rest before attacking this. And so, like, with it actually working well in alpha, if they can set up the test like every month, every 2 months, something like that, I only see it as a benefit. But then again, I'm not part of the team. I'm just some dude who makes YouTube videos about MMOs and shit. So for all I know, they won't want to do that. And yes, Lat ASL, that was the time period. How is an MMO not just judged based on profitability? An MMO, so everything's going to be judged off of profitability, right, Dazzly? It will be judged off profitability. But from everything I've heard of, and again, full disclosure, I don't know shit about game development. The cost of an MMO is in the development for the most part. And so maintaining the MMO, it's not really that big a deal as compared to the cost of making the MMO. So it never made sense to me to go 5 years of development, release an MMO, and then kill it. You know, it makes sense to do what New World is doing. To keep trying to get that MMO off the ground. That makes more sense to me than the day before. You know, I know that the day before is like a terrible thing to point at. But Landmark is another one. Landmark, after years in development, was given what, 6 months? And then they pulled 6 months. Like that's nuts. It is nuts to only give it that much. It's crazy to me. Damn, YouTube keeps unsubbing me. So annoying. Oh no, Tolmart, I'm sorry. I've heard that's an issue. According to MMO population site, Lord of the Ring Online's player count today is 31,066. MMO population, take those with a grain of salt. They're not I'll just say, like, trying to find MMO populations is as difficult as trying to find sale numbers for games. Unless the company gives it to you, it's very difficult. It's not gonna, like, the things that I rely on for the most part are when the company will give it to you directly. And normally they're not giving it to us, they're giving it to their investors. So, like, for example, we got numbers for EverQuest and Lord of the Rings Online in 2020 because they told their investors that. They said EverQuest has 80,000 players, you know, EverQuest 1. EverQuest 2 had much, like, I had lower lower population. Lord of the Rings DCUO had a couple 100,000, I think. And like it showed like the numbers of like subscriptions versus like non-paid players, and like EverQuest had the highest percentage. And all of that was numbers given to us by the actual company because they're trying to sell the profitability of the game. Those are the only numbers that I really put any stock in. Or if they say something like, you know, like, hey, here's your what am I trying to say? Fuck. Here's, oh wait, don't run away. No, come here. Snake. Snake. Come here, please. Let me kill you. There we go. Also, I'm gonna sit. Oh, hey, Toril. I see you there. That Bardish looks really cool. Sharikov. Oh, that is so nice of you. Thank you so. Holy shit, dude. That's happy holidays to you as well. Thank you for the $25. Wow, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. That is very, very kind, very, very generous of you. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. That's very nice of you. If you write the novels for penance, I will buy them. Okay, so you're hitting on a thing that I would love to do one day, Edgrot. I would like to just write something. I don't care what it is, something in an MMO or an RPG. Let me write some shitty little story that you find in a book somewhere, in some RPG, in some MMO, that 99.9% of players will never read. I would love that. That would be incredible. Just let me write some little note somewhere. That would be like my dream come true. Like voice acting for a lot of like content creators is like their thing in a lot of ways. Writing something like that would be mine. Hey Bronson, how are you doing? It's good to see you. I got Metal Gear Solid 1 flashbacks when the snake ran away. That's fair. I met with a video game development consultant and he was saying a base MMO budget should be 1 million for the first year. For the first year?
Hello there.
Thank you
seems
for
like thank you for the follow, Bronson.
Flynn. I hope you're having a wonderful
they
day.
want to write it. Oh, go to. Oh, really? Okay. Thank you, Edgrot. I think I've been saying your name the wrong way too. I apologize. But yeah, again, thank you so much for the super chat, Sharikov. That's very, very kind of you. For a base MMO, not anything advanced. Yeah, it's Tigric. You know, you've been working on an MMO. Like it seems so incredibly intense and difficult to do. So I have never once envied anyone working on these MMOs, no matter whether it's Star Citizen, if it's Star Citizen, Pantheon, Ash of Creation, hell, even like back when Albion Online was a Kickstarter MMO. You know, it's one of those things like, damn, it's so much. So like I tried, and granted, I have zero knowledge, understanding, or talent when it comes to any kind of game development. I had this video idea that I was like, oh, this would be a cool thing to do. Where basically what I was gonna do was make a short level. A short level in the Fortnite creator that they made, because it's kind of like a more user-friendly creator tool. That was basically just go fight Nagafen. Like, that would be cool. And I wouldn't call it Nagafen, right? Because copyright. It's just Red Dragon. But I tried to do it. I spent 3 hours, and I think I placed a wall. I think that's like the extent of it. Oh, thank you for the buffs. Whoever's buffing me. Thank you for the buffs. Come on, I'm gonna cast that. It's daunting, and I told you time and time again, you want to write a small story for mine based on mythology, I'll put it in. Give me some if you wanna text me some stuff, Tigric, let me know. Do you plan on any EQ-TLPs? Do you like them? Why or why not? So, yes, I do. I play on multiple TLPs. Right now, my main one. Oh my god, Searcher. Making me cough. So I played on Mischief, Thornblade, and Mischief, Thornblade, Oakwind. I tried Vaniki a bit. Wasn't a huge fan of Vaniki, although I think I got to like level 28 or so. Mostly I've been enjoying Mischief lately. Mischief because it's a different take on the EverQuest formula. Something a little bit new, and I'm kind of curious what they're going to do in 2024 because it's their 25-year anniversary. So I'm really curious what they're going to do with their new stuff. But yeah, that's I do like EverQuest progression servers. I think they're great. I've been playing them really since 2006. I played the very first EverQuest progression servers, which had issues, but they were still fun. And most recent, like my biggest extent for EverQuest progression servers was 2016 to 2020 on the Finny server. Matt, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the $5 tip. That's very nice of you. And thank you again for being a member. I really appreciate that, Matt. I hope you're doing well and having happy holidays. Rise of the funding. That's fair. Hey, it's Bronson. Okay, I don't know if this area... No, I think this area is fine. Also, I think you can cook on this. Yeah. So, for those crafting, I don't have any schematics, but that's one place where you can craft. You can cook around the fire. I am like the worst person to show crafting because I don't understand crafting in pretty much any MMO I've ever played. The only ones... Like, okay, EverQuest 2 crafting, I enjoyed, but I'd only get to like level 10 and then stop. So, and that shows you how far away from crafting I get. Crafting in World of Warcraft, I do because it was stupid simple. Like, it was so simple. All you had to do was, like, as you're running around, craft things. So that's like the one where, like, because there was so, like, such an ease of access in World of Warcraft, I always did it. Whoa, I didn't realize you were in a PA tester. I am not a PA tester. I am an alpha tester, but I was given special permission to stream and create a video from this week's test. Because I got to yesterday, I got to play during the alpha area, but I wasn't able to record because the visual NDA was up for that. So this is kind of like my opportunity to. So I get to record some footage, make some video, and get to stream. I wasn't planning on streaming, but I wanted to kind of have some fun and share some time with y'all and see what we got. Also, am I being attacked? I'm bleeding. I'm bleeding. Oh shit. Okay. Don't die, please. I just hope the new 25th year EQTLP does not kill my server, Yelloneck. I hope not. And that's one of the things with TLPs, like, because they're yearly now, it does create an issue where a lot of them kind of get they pull population from each other because it is kind of like a smaller area when it comes to population, smaller area, smaller pool of players. Seriously, Red, we love you, and my daughter suffers from narrow fibromatosis, like the founder of Penance. Just ask for this. Oh, Edgar, thank you. Okay, what is the? That's very kind of you. You did not have to do that though. I was gonna look it up anyway. Is it just Penance game? The Penance game? No. Unfortunately, you can't link in YouTube. Like, YouTube doesn't allow it. So that's one of the downsides. I can't get the link from YouTube. But you're welcome to DM it to me, Edgrot. You're welcome to send me a DM with the link. Forever game. Net. Okay. This looks interesting. I'll check this out after stream, Edgrot. And you really did not have to to send a link for that, but a tip for that. But I really appreciate that, and I hope you're having a happy holidays. I hope you and your daughter are. That's very kind of you. I'll check out Penance after the stream. I hope new EQ2 TLP comes soon. It's a good question. I don't know if that'll happen. It'll be interesting. It's their 20th anniversary, so it's 25th for EQ.
Thank you for following Redbeard Flynn. I hope
the
you're having
Gamer.
a
Thank you for the
day.
follow. I don't know if it's something that'll happen this year. It seems like it will, but maybe they'll do something like create a event server, because they've done a couple. They've done the PvP servers and stuff. If you go stealth, will it say it can hear and smell? I can't stealth because I'm a monk. I think that the way it's supposed to work with that, because what he's talking about, and I don't know if you can see this. So if you look here, I don't know if that's visible. It's really going to be small down here. But if you look, if I'm conning it over here, it doesn't say anything. And then if I go over here, Emerald Leaf Spiderling can currently see and hear you. And I think this is part of what they're talking about, because they eventually want to have a taming system in. And so what they've talked about is like being downwind of it and stuff like that. Okay, wait, now it says it can see, hear, and smell me. So it does change. So that functionality appears to be in. See, hear, and then when I'm behind it, it can only hear and smell me. So, yeah. I can't see Redbeard, but I can smell a Redbeard. I don't know if that's a good thing, Mr. Cottleshire, at all. That might be a very bad thing. How are you doing, Mr. Cottleshire? Mr. Cottleshire, by the way, has also been streaming Pantheon this week. So, and you just stream on Twitch, Mr. C? Very cool. It seems like there may be lots of subtleties in the game. There's a lot of... I know there's a lot of stuff that... Oh, this looks cool. There's certain times in this, like the atmosphere, I just like I like the lighting and stuff like that. It just looks really cool to me. I dual stream to Twitch and YouTube. Okay, so Mr. C dual streams to Twitch and YouTube. So if you want to see more YouTube content, more Pantheon content, Mr. C will be streaming it. There's a lot of content creators that'll be doing it this week, because, and funnily enough, so this is one of the cool things where this came from. During the Q&A, one of the Q&As, Stands in the Dire. I bet this is Stands in Fire. Oh, I saw Stands earlier today. Hi, Stands. So during the Q&A, one of them, I'm not sure which one, someone mentioned that instead of doing, hey, Stands, instead of doing something like a form where they were trying to, like, you know, here this content creator gets approval for it, and then they can go stream it. How about they do a time frame? And so that's what they ended up doing. They kind of adopted it almost immediately. And so that's why you got this streamer week. So you got this week of content creators. Anyone who has access can stream. There's no approval process. You just go stream it, which I think is a very good idea. Oh shit. What is that noise? Was that just the combat noise? Oh no, I'm going to die. Oh shit. Run. Run. There's a guard. Shit. I didn't con it. Oh, I didn't train, did I? Oh, Stans! Stans is saving me. Stans saved my ass. Thank you, Stans. That's fine, Admiral. You don't have to like it. It's totally fine. Can you dip your weapon in fire? BG, I wish. That would be something I think would be really cool if they could add stuff like that into an MMO. Skilling up a new weapon. Okay, well, see, I assisted you, Stan, so that's what it comes down to. That would be something that would be really cool. There's a lot of stuff in BG3 I would love to see in MMOs, honestly. Dude, can you think of like if they had like shove and stuff like that, like you have in BG3? That would be awesome. What level are you at? I am level 4. How close am I? I am not close at all to next level. Also, you see here there's mastery points. That's something you get like with every kill. And if they have like these abilities. So if you go to mastery points down here, you can see like mastery points. I have 1 mastery point. It reduces my cooldown by 2 seconds. 2 mastery points. That reduces the, is it chi or key? Cost by 100. So it makes it easier to cast. 4 mastery points, and it's total, so it's like 1 and then 3, and then you just add, they're all additive. Increase projectile speed by 20% and range by 5 meters. And you get, I think there's a limited number on mastery points, so you kind of have to pick and choose what you want to do for your mastery points. They're not all in, but some of them are in and have skills and stuff to it. To be fair, EQ looked like shit too. It was more about gameplay. That was true. Honestly, it's funny because EverQuest, I still go back and play it. See, okay, he looks better than I do. He has fewer lines. he's seen less shit than my character has seen. My character has definitely seen some shit. Their WowToon cartoon came along. I still like EQ better. So it's funny, Edgar. I did the video. That was, I admit, a little bit clickbaity. Didn't work, by the way. But about how WoW and EQ are the same, because it's basically talking about how WoW and EverQuest, like WoW Season of Discovery and like the Vaniki server on EverQuest are essentially kind of the same concept, and how they're kind of copying each other. And I would like to see EverQuest copy a little bit more of what Season of Discovery is doing. But basically, I did that, and then I put on the thumbnail the EverQuest gnome and the WoW Classic gnome. They look the same. Like, no, I mean, obviously the art style is different, but like graphic fidelity wise, they're the freaking same. They don't look any different, which is kind of funny to think of. I think like in general you had better landscape geometry in WoW Classic when it launched, but otherwise it was very similar. Maybe a little bit more pixels on their spell effects, but a lot of it looked very similar. All this stuff is light blue. I should join a group at some point. I do plan to... Ooh, what was that spell? Oh, that's cool. Thank you, Semper. I do love the drive-by buffing. Kind of like in... Hey, Stans, do you want a group?
Hello there. Thank you for following Red.
I think you're still in chat.
You're
do you want a
having
group?
A wonderful day.
Thank you so much for the follow, the game, and using your Prime. Holy shit! Thank you so much. That is very kind of you, the game mechanic. It's very nice of you. Very kind. I've heard of this BG game. Yeah, BG3 is a little bit. People have heard about it. We'll see if Stans wants to group with us, because I'm only semi here as I'm working. But sure, you can leech some XP for a bit. Okay, I'm fine with that. Let's see. I invited you, Stans. Okay, I'll just follow you around whenever you're... And then when you're not fighting... Greetings from Abs in-game. Thank you so much, the game mechanic. There we go. A little bit of group content. Oh, shit. So Stans is a tank, Dire Lord.
Thank you for following.
Thank you for the follow, Divine Rob.
You're
That's very
having
nice
a
of you.
wonderful day.
Oh, shit. Wait, come here. One of the things that I've noticed from this test versus the test I got to do quite a while ago. Okerlin TV, thank you so much for using your Prime. Y'all are being way too kind. I really appreciate it, but thank you so much. One of the things I noticed here is that the sound design is so much better than when I played it before. Like, birds chirping, music plays, like it's so much better than the last time I played it. There we go. The sound design is excellent. It really is. They hired a company to do it. So Visionary Realms hired out the sound design work, and it's brilliant. Like it's done very well. Want to add a level 7 clear? Yeah, sure. I think Stans is semi AFK. Scarred, but you're welcome. You're welcome. Here, let me. What character name? And I'll invite. Some of the death screams of the thugs and other humans made me laugh. Really? So I did a review on the RPG channel for a game called Dungeons of Sandaria, and they have they have voice acting in there, right? And it's like this is the voice acting that I could do, because there's one boss that all they say is burn. Like that's the only thing they say over and over and over again. That's it. And I was like, that's what I could do. That is my voice acting career. We can do it, y'all. it's one of the cool things where, and thankfully it is a multiplayer game, so you get to share in that fun experience. But yeah. Oh, Okerlin, thank you so much for becoming a member. I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. Very kind of you. Body animation looks smooth. I think there's a lot of work they're doing on animation. There's a patch that didn't get pushed because they're working with a persistent issue. But in the patch they mentioned that they changed, so you watch Stans running with the weapon, they changed that. The human animation was changed apparently during the patch that was supposed to go live, but then they found the persistence issue, so they had to hold off on that. Hey, I came across a review of Raven Dawn Online, and I must say the video was quite good. I enjoyed listening to your insights. I just wanted to let you know that I believe you have a great voice for reviews, and I encourage you to continue creating content in that style. Divine Rava, that is so kind of you to say. So kind of you to say. Thank you very, very much. I really appreciate that. Reviews are the hardest things. Also, sorry. Ooh, snakebite stir fry. Oh, my inventory's full. Shit. Inventory is like the bane of my existence. That's cool. Snakebite stir fry just in the middle of the camp. Reviews are the hardest thing to make. They take the longest, but I'm trying to make it entertaining for people. So that's very, very kind of you, Divine Rava. I really, really appreciate that. That means the world to me. And Edgrod, holy shit! Thank you for veteran. You're too kind. Thank you very much. That's very, very kind of you. Y'all are being way too generous, but thank you. It's all appreciated. Oh, and Joppa dropped some screenshot beans in Discord several days ago. The new heavy armor looks pretty sweet. I even liked the what was it? The name is Rev. Oh wait, here. Sorry. Invited Rev. So I really liked in the newsletter they showed some art for the ogre that's coming in, and I'm really excited for the ogre. Ogre looks cool. I don't know where we are, Rev. Really sure where we are. Kill forest foragers for bags or craft them. Ooh, okay. I'm just kind of following Stan's at this point, and attacking the things that he attacks. Yep, ogre looks like it's coming. It really does, and it's more like the art that they had before. Like that's a thing that they'd done before. Even though not everyone wanted to win one. That's fair. The Scuffed Game Awards was an interesting thing. I like, it was honestly, it was a lot of work.
Thank you for following Redbeard.
Thank you for the
Flynn.
follow,
I hope
Chills.
you're having
It was a lot of work to
wonderful
put
day.
together, but it was so much fun. Like, it was so much fun just to do an event, a live event that got to kind of celebrate people.
Flynn. I hope you're
Thank you so
having
much
a
for
wonderful
the
day.
follow. Thank you for the prime, y'all. Thank you for using your prime. Thank you for the prime sub. I really appreciate that. I love Mr. Napalm. Mr. Napalm won Content Creator of the Year. I have no inventory room. And I don't know if I shared it on Twitter, but so because oh, I should rest. Because Mr. Nathan Napalm, because he won, I went to his stream after the Scuffed Game Awards and tipped him $100 for his victory. It's something that I hope in the future I'll be able to like increase. So sorry to Nathan if it increases from here. But I just want to, because I want to help other creators, I want to help other creators because I know like there's a dream and a passion behind doing this stuff. It's to create, it's a passion for gaming, it's a passion for creating, for wanting to entertain, and so I want to try and help with that. And so that's an award that will be staying each year. I think next year I plan to open it up to basically being like a write-in vote. I think, I don't know. I'm still on the fence about that. The curmudgeon only gamer. Thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. I really appreciate that. Y'all are. Oh wait, sorry, Stance. Ridiculous, but thank you all very much. I was in his chat when you gave him cash, and then we got his acceptance speech, which was great at that time. I really do like, you take a lot of hits. Tried the game for alpha testers, have to admit it did not scratch my old EQ itch. I do look forward to seeing where it is heading, and hopefully it'll be something good. That's totally fair. And like I think that's like unfortunately there is a lot of difference. Kegel, have you tried Monsters and Memories? Because I think if you're looking specifically for
thank you for
like
following
EQ1, if you really want like an EQ1 itch, like basically something a bit like EQ1 but with new content, I would definitely check out Monsters and Memories. That felt like old school EverQuest, honestly, when I played it. Got slayed by a... Wait, did you really? You got slayed by a rabid gasbat? And thank you so much for just the... Thank you for the follow. Eminem is great, but many years off. Yeah, I think, yeah, it is. I mean, it's a volunteer-only game. But one of the things... So... I actually quote the, I guess, I don't know, lead dev, creative director, whatever he, Monsters and Robot is in my upcoming video, because he did a really great interview with Jeff Butler on EverQuest, like on Vanguard, on Landmark, on EverQuest Next, stuff like that. I just heard a rattlesnake, and that was creepy. It was really creepy. Our cleric died. Our cleric was slain by a rabid gasbat on the way to us. Oh, let's see. Sorry, I missed a bunch of chat, but he's by some rocks. Wait, who's by some rocks? The ogres look so... The ogres do look really good. Epic Realms, thank you so much for the lurk. I really appreciate it. Right, where are we going? So I like that that Stans is currently working but also playing. Sounds about right. Mins of the Mirth was close to old EQ, but I don't think it ever released. I think there's a lot of like indie projects that have kind of tried to recreate that. FYI, the humans will get more love. Bronson, thank you. I'm so happy to hear that. I think they're getting there, Bronson. I think I've heard that there's already been like another iteration, but I'm not gonna play one anyway. In all honesty, I don't play humans in MMOs. I just want Darkmer. That's what I play. I'm gonna be playing. So Bronson, by the way, everybody is from VR. I did love Landmark. Was a trailblazer and enjoyed the building and terraforming there. It was kind of sad to see it go. I do hope EQ3 will be good though. So Landmark to me is one of those games that shouldn't have closed. There was no need for it to close. It wasn't trying to be the next EverQuest. Landmark was different. It could have very easily been a game that allowed people, because it was a game where you didn't really have to create much content for it, because the content was the creation of structures and things like that. It was Minecraft. Like, you could have very easily let that game be a community focus. And I hope, maybe, like, I don't think it'll ever happen, but it would be nice if they just released Landmark and let people mod it or play it or whatever. Because I still remember how cool it was. I got claustrophobia playing Landmark because I dug so deep into the ground, I didn't know where I was. You know, but it's one of those, like, it's a game style that I generally didn't like, but I enjoyed it with Landmark. And my wife, it was one of the things, my wife gave me the Founders Pack for like a birthday, really early in our relationship. It was so sweet of her too. I've been digging the hairstyles in some of the NPCs. Same. Waiting on Halfling and Darkmere here. Yeah, they'll both be cool, I think. I'm excited to see what they look like. And what oh, and Bronson, what I wanted to say, I think, I don't know if you were here for it. The snakes, the bats, they look freaking awesome. Like, they really do. And so do, like, the snake animation is creepy, like the slither, but these bats, they're so freaking cool. I love the bats. Like, the bats are awesome. Oh, there's our cleric. Yay! We have our cleric. Here's our cleric, Rev. I like the cleric buffs too. I just need a new take on EverQuest 1 Bard and Necromancer and Pantheon, and I'm sold. I mean, Necromancer is one of my favorite classes of all time. Honestly, though, Shadow Knight is one of my favorites too, and I really like the Dire Lord. Oh god, come here. There we go. I got it. In full chainmail too. Yeah. Okay, so here you can see some of the armor. This is Rev is in full chainmail. I am in full nipples. Actually, I don't have nipples. Full non-nipples. Very Twitch TOS appropriate. I'm from England and had to call customer support for EQ in 2001 and got a lady from with a very southern US accent and she could not understand me at all. Oh no. Oh no. I'm so sorry. So Joms Noms, I'm a dual citizen. I'm English and American. And so half my family is from England. And it's funny because I had to translate northern English accents and Scottish accents for my wife. But we live in Texas, so similar accents. But it's always been an interesting thing because my mother has a very strong British accent, and we're like if we're at a grocery store or you know some store, and she speaks first. I grew up my entire life with her speaking, and then them like whoever it is looking at me, and then this voice came out, and just the utter like disappointment and devastation that came from it, the sadness that came from it was heartbreaking. They just oh wow, yeah, so you don't have an English accent. Yeah, it sucks. It sucks sometimes. The Bard and Vanguard are my favorite class. Oh, sorry, I need to sprint. I'm running slow. I'm running behind every y'all. Sorry Stan, sorry Rev. Ooh, a large bat. The Bard in Vanguard was my favorite class of all time. I never played I played a Ranger in Vanguard. I played the Fox. I forgot the name of it. I played the Fox Ranger, and it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed the Fox Ranger. And then there was the my friend who loves Vanguard. Was it the Blood Priest? The one that like basically was really OP. He loved that one. Rocky? Yeah, that sounds right. Yes. Rocky. Or Reniki? No. I'm thinking of Reniki. Crosswood. What? Oh, I can sell some shit. Hang on. Sell that. All this random crap that I don't know what it is. Keep the schematic. There we go. Rocky. Is the gameplay fun? I'm enjoying myself a lot, Edvardus. And I'm not... I can say whatever I want. Blood Mage, yes, Blood Mage classified, exactly. I'm really enjoying myself. I enjoyed myself in the other test, the alpha test. It's a lot of fun for me. Like it feels. I'm not in the. I don't like comparing MMOs. It just feels good. Like it feels really fun and solid and a lot of fun. I said fun a couple times. How was Star Wars The Old Republic for you the other day, Red? It's still laggy as shit, Tigger. I don't know. Like I try and do Battlegrounds. Did I lose? I lost our team. Okay, they do have, if up here in the corner you can see, so Rev is behind me. They have a little icon showing where they are. So Rev stands that way. Okay. This way. Wait, why is Rev behind me again? Oh, shit. Okay, I'm going towards Stans. Oh, that's where Stans is. Stans is up there. Oh. Yeah. Wait, where did we lose Rev, though? Oh, there's Rev. There we go. What was I saying? I don't even remember what the fuck I was saying. I've always thought that the real reason EQ Next failed is because, and we have seeing with other Destructible Vox games, that they do any of what they wanted was going to create too much overhead for servers and PCs. That's actually that's potential thing that I haven't really considered. Curmudgeon only gamer. All right, your name makes me laugh. It is possible, you know, and it's one of the things that'll be interesting to see, because Enshrouded, for example, is using voxel based. It looks a little bit more limited. Like the voxel based in Enshrouded looks a bit more limited than it was in, say, Landmark. But I mean, isn't technically Minecraft voxel based? So, and Valheim is voxel based. So yeah, okay, so this is a good example. This is the old art. This is what it used to look like. So if you remember, like the bat that we had, and that's kind of the difference. Like this will be changed, I assume. I don't know if Bronson is still here, but I assume. And this is new art. So you can see the pretty drastic difference between the new art style and what was in game before. And hello, Jay. It just feels good is how my ex-wife tried telling me. I'm like, oh god, Jay. How are you doing, Jay? It's wonderful to see you. Happy holidays. Worm Online did it 20 years ago. Penance has added Oracala, which seems to be oral minstrels that actually sing. Well, that's cool. Worm did it 20 years ago. Game seems to be a flop, though. Worm is interesting. They just released it on Steam, but a year ago, something like that. So, yeah. The female deer is done and will be in soon. Nice. Thank you, Bronson. Is that, I don't know, like, is that kind of beans from the art lead? I really love the new art. When you see it against each other, like the boar is just cool looking. I really like it a lot. The highlighting, everything. It just looks cool. The NPCs for me stand out as just being a cool upgrade, in all honesty. Nice. It was only the only MMO I ever got into. Which one? Oh, for SWTOR. I would love to get back into Star Wars: The Republic. It's just been so many years. I'm curious what's gonna happen with it. I should actually use my skills and abilities. I'm curious what's gonna happen to it over the next over the next like year or so. This is pretty with the sun out. All nice and warm. That combat music, I think, is like the start to the combat music. I think they're said that they're bringing something new, and I like it though. What classes have you played in Pantheon? Which one is your fave? So I have played Wizard, Dire Lord the most extensively, Monk. Are we? Oh shit! This one's orange. Do we need to switch over to the other one? Yeah. Just get rid of this one. Get rid of the Howler. And then switch back. Ugh. I'm actually gonna have to work for this one a little bit. Oh, sorry, but the question. So the one that I've enjoyed the most, I think it's Dire Lord. That could be just because I played it the most. But Monk has been pretty fun too. But Dire Lord, I really like the way it plays, and it makes sense because I love what's it called? Shadow Knights. So that kind of makes sense. But I really enjoyed Dire Lord a lot. I haven't really played a healer. I should play a healer soon. And I wanted to try out the Warrior and the Paladin because those are two new classes. Like, there's a lot of stuff I want to try out. I just don't have time. But I will be streaming this probably at least one more time, if not two more times during this test. Okay, Stans has to go. Are players able to solo effectively at higher levels better gear? I played the alpha last week, and after about level 5 to 6, mobs had too much health and too much damage. I think in general, you can assume that balancing is just going to be one of those ongoing things. I don't think it's necessarily like the highest priority at the moment. So I would imagine, yeah, that there's, because they want to make things, as far as I know, like solo progress possible, but this is still a group-oriented game. So it's going to be like grouping is... Oh, hey, Abs. You look cool. Oh, shit. Those weapons? Oh, gear? Okay. Thank you so much. I just got free gear. That's some streamer privilege for you. Oh my god. And we're losing our tank. Aren't your bags full? No, I sold a bunch of shit. It was perfect timing. I sold a bunch of shit. Okay. Is this... I think that's... Oh, I can dual wield now. I don't think I was dual wielding. I didn't know I could dual wield. I don't know when I got that, but now... Okay, now we're ready. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. All right, let's go fight some shit. Did they make it free to play now? It's not free to play. It's this is currently in pre-alpha. So we're not released yet. All right, Rev, let's try and find some... Oh, this is cool. That's really cool. Let's find something that'll murder us. Okay, I already feel like I'm doing more damage. This way. Okay, I'll follow you, Rev. But yeah, that's... So in general, I'd say like the whole solo ability is a work in progress, but group is still the focus of the game. Like they want you to group together, and most people backing the game and are wanting a group focused game with challenge. So I think in general, the general way to think about it is the most effective way to play in Pantheon is going to be group. I think you kind of see like Embers Adrift is working on their own solo ability recently. They're a very hardcore PvE MMO that was really group focused, but they're currently working on a solo, kind of like a solo pathway, I believe, that they're working on for next year. And I think that's something you're kind of going to see where there's some kind of like it works both ways, but with a preference towards grouping. Red, how many chats you have running? 2. Twitch and YouTube. Well, I guess technically 3 because there's also in-game chat. These look like they're going to be difficult, but let's do it. There we go. Oh shit, Rev. Oh my god, there's 2 behind us. I'm so sorry, Rev. Oh no. Oh no. Rev. I'm sorry. I didn't know. Oops. Pantheon staff should let in Legacy Lifetime Sub Pathfinder pledges because they probably like 4 of us and I want in. That's fair. That's fair, short talk. They currently have solo loops for dungeons for when you find a group in a resort. Okay, that's fair. Red making the devs rethink group focus thing. No, why? Because I'm getting my... Rev is still alive. I should run back to Rev. I don't know where Rev is, though. Oh, this is going to take a while. But which is your favorite chat? Don't ask me that, Terrace. You're all my favorite children. I love all my children equally. But if I'm being honest, Pantheon chat. In-game. How are you dead like 2 minutes after I leave? Stands. You abandoned me, and this is what happens, okay? Rev is still alive. Rev is soloing 3 of them. So we know who the problem is, and the problem is me. Taylor Swift was onto something. Your poor teammate is getting their cheeks clapped while you try to read 3 different chats. Technically, I'm reading 2. And it was really it was 100% my fault too because I pulled too many. Wait, which way do I go? I need to find the way. Thank you, Rev. You did try. In-game chat is wow, Mr. C. Have a great rest of the day. Got to run classified. It was wonderful having you here. I hope you have a wonderful day. There's a delay on YouTube, so you may already be gone, but I appreciate you being here. My daughter and I are aging gamers. We can wait till it has more polish. That's fair. That's fair. Okay, so I think Rev killed everything. I think Rev is just badass. So Rev is on the way. This is Avelia. This is the city is Avelia. Which actually, while Rev is here, I want to show y'all something that I did in the last test, but I don't know if it's still a thing here. But I want to show y'all if it's possible. Let's see. Yep. There's a little secret area underneath the well. Oh, and I'm accidentally climbing up. Oops. I love you all equally. As he's giving hugs, he looked over his shoulder at Pantheon chat and mouths the words, "It's you. You are my favorite." Exactly. This is cool. There, in the first test, there was a quest down here, I think. I wonder how bad it would be if you couldn't climb up. Like if you ran out of, if you didn't have high enough climbing skill, you just get stuck down there. Nice, good armor. That's awesome. That's my favorite place, to be honest. It's really cool because it's like unassuming, but then also hi, Mr. C. It's unassuming because like you don't necessarily think there's anything down there, but there is. You keep resting and improving until you can conquer the climb. That's fair. Is climbing like a class skill? Climbing is just it's just a skill that everybody has. Abs, you're giving me more stuff. Thank you so much. Oh my god. Thank you, Abs. Oh, that's very kind of you, Lazuvius. So climbing is something that everybody has. You gain it as you level, as you do it. I think there's a couple skills like that. And it's helpful that way. Let's see. Okay, is this two-handed? This is two-handed. Let's do this. There we go. And now there we go. Now I got a proper weapon. Crafted weapon. Oh, I should tell Rev where I am at. And swimming whenever. Oh, swimming and sprinting. Yeah, skill ups. Did they bring back begging? They had begging in this? I didn't know they had begging. I didn't know that was something they had. I remember leveling that up in EQ. Oh, maybe they didn't. I remember it being useless in EverQuest though. Was it ever useful in EverQuest? They had it in Ultima Online too, and even in Ultima Online, I think there is some use cases for it, but never anything like crazy. No begging yet. Just you know, I can see you on the stream. Okay, that's helpful, Rev. Thank you so much. You could pull mobs with it. You could pull mobs with begging in EverQuest. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, yeah. Thank you, Lazuvius. That makes sense. Begging generated so much hate if it failed. Did it really? Okay, that's, yeah. So then a low begging skill would be helpful, right? All the music. Pretty. Yeah, his beard looks good. There's Mr. C. Mr. C is a streamer and content creator. I think begging MMOs generates so much hate with other players. That's fair. Why is there a corpse? There's corpses in the cart. Why are there so many corpses in the cart? Leroy, Dark Mask, and Hyperion. You could pull mobs through walls with begging. Oh wow. Waiting for the Necro class, clearly. Of course, Terror Skull. As they should. As they should. Oh, level 13 or 11, level 11. The Dragon's Fist. Level 10. Level 3. More like it. I am poor. Please give gold. Yes. Bring out your dead. Very that's exactly like that scene popped in my head, Richard. You don't need a begging till the begging demo. That's fair. The Armorer. I know it's silly, but I am impressed by the sound. The footstep sound. And the fact that there's fall damage. Someone's stocking up waiting for Necromancer new. Yeah. It is really like this is cool seeing this because they're just people running around everywhere. I mean, and this zone is huge. Like, I don't really know how to give the full scope of how, and it's not even a zone because they don't really have zoning in this. But this whole area is just gigantic. Like, all of this you can kind of go to. It's kind of nuts. We're just waiting for... I just ran the whole way back to Avelia, and look how long it took. Oh, geez. Yeah, okay, there we go. Okay, so we've been waiting for Rev since I died, and that's how long it took for him to get back here. There is no map. There is no in-game map. Oh, what? More? Nice. Thank you. I think I already have a staff. Oh, okay, thank you. Let's see, is it better? Oh, I can't use it. I can't use quarterstaff? I wonder... Oh, yeah, I guess not. Because I can use the fighting staff, but not the quarterstaff. Oh, yeah. If the world map is scale 2, this is supposed to be one of the smaller ones. Is it really? Oh, no, you're fine. You're totally fine, Rev. All right. Oh, I was trying to follow. I'll follow you, Rev. Follow you to glory. So this is sprinting, which is kind of like ESO. You have, like, you see a little bar running down, and then it comes back. Love your red, but we have more chemo to do. Can't wait to hear what you think of Penance. I'll be back soon. Edgrod, thank you so much. All the best to you. I really appreciate it. You're very, very kind. And yeah, I'll check out after the stream. I'll check out Penance. I'll take a look at their website and see what they've got going on. I looted 50k copper off a hill giant once. Shit. I do like just out of combat chat when it's a little bit more restrained. Also, look, there's another body. It's a paladin's corpse. Paladin. Sorry, Rev. I got distracted by Paladin. This is live beta or pre-recorded. This Archmagus is currently pre-alpha, and I'm live.
There's supernovas all over.
Although I guess if people are watching this later, it's pre-recorded. But right now it's live. As at this moment in time, it's live. Where are we going? We're gonna go kill some skeletons. Spiders. Ooh, that looks cool over there. I like this. I like the trees. A classic pre-recorded live. Exactly. See, this is AI Redbeard, and so I'm able to respond in the past. No. Well, the weapons have their own basic animations. I feel like flopping your stick around as you run looks a little funky. Why did you have to give it that image? Why didn't you have to describe it that way? So they're in the patch notes. In the patch notes before. Oh, thank you so much for the food, Rev. In the patch notes that the patch was going to be pushed before they ran into the persistent issue, before the alpha test, there is a mention of like a change to the animations while running. So my assumption is yes. I can't speak for that because I don't work for them, but my assumption is yes. Okay, I don't know. I don't think I have any weapon skill with this. So I don't know that I'm hitting it. I think we've run into an issue with animation. It's not just any stick, it's a polished stick. It is a polished stick. He means your fighting stick. There we go. I don't think I'm hitting. Because I think I need to skill up first. Is there a staff or crushing skill in your codex that will work with? Oh yeah, that's right. So I need to change this. That I think. Get rid of that. Yeah. Okay, let's pull. How was the experience? It was great, Brad. That was 103 experience. Must be a bug. Usually there's an animation for stabs. It probably is. It's not that big a deal. This is pre-alpha. Which, as a reminder to anyone watching, this is pre-alpha. The game is currently in development. Okay, there's an animation for that attack. It does seem like the auto attack isn't working that well. Oh, but the skeletons. The natural enemy of the cleric. They're yellow.
Oh, like there's supernovas all over.
Thank you so. Oh my god, I have missed. Y'all, I'm so sorry. I'm immersed in the game. Tigric, thank you so much for the resub. 10 months, Tigric. I'm dead. Tigric, thank you so much. Oh look. Okay, so that's a key thing where near death is super helpful. So I was near death, but because I wasn't dead, he didn't have to revive me. Rev just only had to heal me, and it worked. But thank you so much, Tigger, for the 10 months. Annoying Llama, thank you for the sub. I really appreciate it. I hope you're doing well, Annoying Llama. It's great to see you. But Rev is pulling the weight by far. Purple Club, exactly. It's like a Purple Club, but you can crawl around when you're Purple Club. It reminds me of Unconscious State in EverQuest 1 that you only get to experience for the first few levels. Yeah. I remember they had there's an axe on here. Rev. I don't think it's cleric usable. It's 8 damage and 4 delay. And then I'm gonna take the gloves if you don't mind. Cloth gloves. You don't need it? Okay. Ooh, I have shoes. I have new shoes. Hang on 1 second. Let me figure this shit out. This I can destroy. These I can keep. My boots changed, which is really cool. I like that, seeing a graphic change. And let's see if the gloves change. And the gloves changed. That's actually, I like that a lot. It's saying that because in the last one I don't think I got to see that because I was playing the ogre. It's great to see you too. That's nice of you. He just stands there menacingly. Just found this. How's it going so far? It's going well. I'm really enjoying it. I've died a couple times. But it's going well. Rev is carrying us. Take all the loot while in group if you like. Okay, no, I'm fine with what I'm just like trying to just do whatever. This is cool. Look at the oh shit, skeleton. I like the skeleton models a lot. Like this thing, this is cool. I like this a lot. Oh, it fell in the ground. Look, we cut it down to size. Like Bethesda, it just works. There's a spider there that was a death incarnate from a low-level group. Oh, really? Like a named spider or just like a normal spider? No, it was a rat. I have been dying to that freaking, the freaking chicken. There's a chicken called a menacing chicken that kept killing me. Say what? How much? Oh, I'm getting close to level. We're getting there. Slowly but surely, we're getting there. I love they hold the weapons you can loot from them. I love that too. That is one of my favorite things about EverQuest back in the day. was you could see the items in their hands for humanoid stuff, obviously. I guess if they had hands. I got charmed while bleeding out on the floor of the ballroom and healed back by necro NPCs. I got a pretty fun EQ story about bleeding out and missed more ones. Okay, that's really cool. Oh, yeah, of course, Rev, of course. I'll catch up on chat. But yeah, thank you all. Y'all have been incredibly generous today. Thank you so much for that. The feeling of finding a newbie mob with a crack staff. Well, that's because the crack staff is worth more plat. It was the go-to to make money. Okay, so what you're seeing down here too, I don't know if anyone's been watching this. So this skill has actually 2 skills. So if I press this, it does a punch, and then it turns into a dodge skill. So like it opens one thing and then it opens back. So then I press the dodge skill and then it goes back to the other skill. Which is pretty cool. I like stuff like that. It was a long sword. Okay, honestly, with the gear, I'm starting to look kind of cool. I'm enjoying this. Rune Totem Staff. That was in. I have so much EQ knowledge just like in my head, so I know of that item, but I don't remember where it is. Thank you so much for the raid, Demon Games. How are you doing? What were you playing? Let me give a shout out for you. Let's see. Were you playing? You were streaming some Pantheon Rise of the Fallen. I kind of had a feeling. How are you enjoying it? Were you having fun? What were you playing? Lake Wrath was ruined. Okay, Lake Wrath. So when I was first playing EverQuest, like back in like 2002, I think, or something like that. Lake Wrath. There was like, I just spent so much time on my little Shadow Knight, like level 15, 17, something like that, killing a 2 spawn of Aviax. Like, I spent nights there. And it's like, if I had to do that now, I think I'd be way too bored, right? But going back, like thinking back then when I was a kid, oh, that was like peak. Because it was a spawn where I had one here and I had one here and I could kill them both, and it was just like steady experience. It was great. I'm a little worried about getting 2. Oh, this is Rabid. This is what is this system called? I'm forgetting what it's called, but certain things have different affinities to them. And Rabid, I think, is just more aggressive. I'm not entirely sure, but the one that I know that we have to watch out for is Frenzied, because Frenzied just destroy you. Like, they just destroy you and make you like run back. Break time was at Manor 10. Oh, nice, very nice. AVX at the arena. Yes, you know what I'm talking about. Demon Games, exactly. The AVX at the arena zone, like they were perfect. And then there was a couple other like 2 or 3 spawns. There was that one island in the middle of Lake Wrath where you go up on that long, huge ramp, and they had like 3 separate spawns. It was so good. So weird, the stuff that you remember. Oh shit, it got dark. It got really dark. Oh wait, no, we're good. Stay over here. I think that's like a darkness area. Because they have these things called fractures, which are like environmental things. Like they're environmental areas that have more stuff going on. Mr. Wait, hang on, let me read this right. Mr. Itwiz Gaming, thank you so much for the raid. How are you doing? I'm gonna take a guess here. I'm gonna take a wild guess that you may have been playing Pantheon Rise of the Fallen. Thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. How are you doing? What were you playing? What level did you get to? And are you having a good time? Thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. Okay, where do we go? Oh, by the way, everyone who like subbed and everything, because there was a shit ton of you. Thank you very much. I added new emotes because we got the new animated emotes. So I added a bunch of new emotes.
Thank you for
recently.
following Redbeard Flynn.
Hopefully y'all like them.
A wonderful day.
They're brand new to the channel as of this stream. There you go, Annoying Llama. The cat bongos is one of them. The this is fine is one of them. There's a couple different ones. What are these? Are they like, they've got like glowing eyes? Oh, you killed that very fast. Thank you so much for the follow, Demon Games. Yep. What's up, Redbeard Flynn? Of course, Pantheon, Rise of the Fallen group with Demon Games. Oh, nice. Taking a break. Level 10 cleric. Very nice. Thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. Need some med. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, Rev. This is your group. I'm just following. The island was the wedding spot on my server. Was it really? Wait, did you have to kill the things? Did you have to kill the aviacs every spawn? Sorry, my wife came in when was talking to me. I might be oh, okay, nice, yes. Yeah. But that's cool. That's really interesting. I might have spelled that wrong. Yeah, these guys are linked to Halnir Caves. I think it's just there's no E. Annoying llama. GMs actually came and did this. Oh, okay, cool. So the GMs would kill them. Because yeah, just thinking like in the middle of the wedding needing to kill the avians. These look really cool. They kind of like have a blue glow to them. These are a lot easier for me, but still. Yeah, Mr. C. Invited. Now we have some crowd control. It should be smooth running at this point, but you never know. I think a GM would get that BFD loot. I am level 24 on Season of Discovery. I'm excited to do the raid for the first time. All right, so we've got an enchanter. Mr. C, can you see where we are? Ready as I'll ever be, Rev. We're kind of near the skeleton. You know where we are. Okay. That is like the helpful thing of this. I mean, yes, you have the little arrows, but also like having people that can stream snipe, it's pretty helpful and easy. Makes it a little... Oh shit, that's 3. Okay, you take those 2. You handle those 2. Rev. Okay, this one's dead. Move on to the next one. Rev, I believe in you. You are our tank and our healer and our DPS. you are all the things. Mr. C is here. Our CC got here just in time. This is Mez, by the way, I think, right? That animation. Oh god. Don't loot the corpses yet. No! Mr. C! Oh no! Mr. C! Mr. C brought a snake. This got chaotic very quickly. Okay, there we go. I do have a Discord community. I don't think I have a command on what's it called? Oh, there we go. Ooh, I leveled. And anyone who played EverQuest knows that sound. Wait, I didn't level. Did Mr. C level? Someone leveled. Yes, I do have a Discord community. I think it's linked on the YouTube channel, like on the actual channel, or it's in Twitch chat with a exclamation Discord command. Congrats to someone. Exactly. Someone leveled. I leveled. Okay, Rev leveled. There we go. Ooh, pants. This is much worse than the weapon I have. Pungent bottle. Discord is a normal place for mentally healthy people. Yes. All right, let's see. Let's see if it changes. There we go. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. Let's delete my training pants. Now I have brown pants.
Hello there. Thank you for following
Ronick.
Redbeard Flynn. I hope you're having a wonderful day.
How are you doing, Ronick? It's really good to see you. Thank you for the follow. I've only died like 3 times, Ronick. And none of them were my fault. Except all of them.
Hello there. Thank you for following
Awesome of
Redbeard
Twitch.
Flynn.
Thank you
I
so
hope
much
you're
for the
having
follow.
a
That's
wonderful day.
very kind of you. Okay, we're following Rev. Because Rev is our everything. So we have like a kind of a group that isn't exactly what you would call streamlined, right? We have a cleric, we have a enchanter, and we have someone who tries. This place is kind of dangerous at night. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm just gonna stick behind you, Rev. I'm just gonna hide carefully behind you at all times.
Thank you for following.
Thank you so
Redbeard
much for the
Flynn.
follow,
I hope you're having a wonderful day.
Mr. Itwiz Gaming and Bjardock? Bjardock? I just want to go with EQ vibes, wall hugging for exactly.
Thank you for following Redbeard Flynn.
Thank you all for the follow.
You're
Holy
having
shit.
a wonderful day.
I really appreciate all the follows. Y'all are very kind.
Hello there. Thank you for following Redbeard Flynn.
Damn, okay,
I
thank
hope
you so
you're
much,
having a
Josh.
wonderful day.
Okay. The skeletons, I think, are my absolute favorite model so far. Annoying Llama. Thank you so much, Annoying Llama, for gifting 2 subs. Gifting a sub to Thatman Robin. Thatman Robin is a game developer. Fantastic guy. He's making a game called, oh, I just blanked on the name. Literally just blanked on the name of Thatman Robin's game.
Like,
Finding Fern. I actually played it on stream, and it's like alpha.
All over.
God damn, lots of stuff going. Y'all are awesome. But Thatman Robin is a game developer and an awesome person working on our solo RPG.
Thank you for following Redbeard Flynn. I hope you're having a wonderful day.
Thank you so much for all the follows. Terra Skull, Nicodemus. Thank you, AP, for the resub. It's wonderful to see you, AP. I hope you're doing well. Thank you, Shocky3, for the raid, and yes, playing Pantheon Rise. I can't see. Oh shit. Is this the dark area? I'm gonna go hide. Oh my god. Wait, I can't see. Oh god. Rev. Are we killing? Oh, we're not killing that. Are we killing the viper? We're killing the snake. Oh shit. Wait, is Rev? Run? I don't know where to run. Where do I run? Fuck. Where do I run? Oh shit. This is a wall. Oh no. Oh, this is fantastic. I love it. I love this so much. Oh my gosh. That was fantastic. Headphone would have to follow on Twitch. Oh, Terror Skull, thank you so much. Just a tip. Thank you so much for using your Prime. Thank you so much. AP, how are you doing? It's wonderful to see you, and thank you for shouting out our raiders. Let's see. Now that I'm dead. Shocky, how are you enjoying Pantheon Rise of the Falling since you're playing that? Gooblet, thank you so much for the Prime. Holy shit, y'all. Okay. The darkness. Think this way. Think this is... We were up this way and to the right. There's no map in this game. Where do I run? Story of my life. I think it's this way. What is this Pantheon game? This is a MMORPG, independently developed MMORPG in development by Visionary Realms. It is a challenging social MMO that has been in development and is currently in pre-alpha state. I see Mr. C. Currently in a pre-alpha state. They are allowing this week anyone to stream it who has access. And they did a couple alpha test sessions last week. So they're moving in that direction. MMO like WoW, yes, exactly. Not quite, but more challenging. So I don't know if you ever played EverQuest, challenging like that. I mean, I just died. EverQuest, Vanguard, Saga of Heroes, that kind of like social challenging MMO, but also kind of its own thing. I'm doing okay. Glad it's almost 2024. Things have been tough. AP, you can DM me whenever you want to. I'm sorry to hear that, but 2024 is a new year. and hopefully we can do hopefully it'll be a better year, AP. But I'm glad you're here. Hey Red, what got you into Pantheon? What got me into Pantheon? It's actually a really good question. So what got me into Pantheon is Co-Carnage. That's really what came down to. So I was playing EverQuest. I was playing World of Warcraft. I was playing all kinds of MMOs, testing things out, playing a bunch of MMOs I didn't like. And then I started watching Co-Carnage on YouTube. And Co-Carnage was doing like a playthrough of The Last of Us. And I was watching that and I was like, okay, you know what? A friend of mine had mentioned this game called Pantheon. And then Co-Carnage did a stream of Pantheon. And I caught that stream of Pantheon. And that's from that moment, that's kind of where me and a bunch of my friends got really invested and interested. And that's when I started looking up more, started looking into like Brad McQuaid being part of it. Like basically all the things that were making Pantheon what it was going to be. And so if I was to point to one thing, Co-Carnage put it on my radar, and Visionary Realms and the idea behind the team kept it on my radar. If that makes sense. Well, I got into Co because of Pantheon. That's fair too. Pantheon, it works both ways. Yeah, Rev needs to loot. I don't think I need to loot because I'm only level 4. These are the benefits of being carried. I don't have to do shit. Okay, there we go. Wait, am I? Oh god. we need to get Rev his loot fast. I think this might level me though. I think. Maybe? Yeah, there we go. Ding, level 5. You will now lose experience and leave a corpse behind upon release from death. I don't want to leave a corpse. He drugged me here too. Oh wait, Co did? That's fair. I think a lot of Pantheon, a lot of the people that follow Pantheon probably follow because the whole like Co-Carnage put it forth to a huge audience, and then like his investment in it and everything else too. Rev, are you able to get that, or do we need to pull this? Yeah, I think you pulled it anyway. But here, we'll fight it. There we go. Got it. Okay, awesome. My time is coming soon. Yeah, it's level 5, Terror Skull. It's level 5. It's level 6 in EverQuest. So level 6 in EverQuest is where they start like you lose experience. I don't know if you can lose a level in Pantheon. But you lose experience and you have to get your corpse. For me, it was the costume with him playing monk. That's fair. Yeah, that was a good one. The one where he was at the Tower of the Mad Magician. Is that one the one? I really liked. There was a time frame where we got some really high quality streams of Pantheon, kind of back before the refactor and everything, where you had Jim Lee, who makes amazing comic books. Streaming Pantheon was one of the coolest things I've seen. Like, that was just awesome. Every time I've been to a bunch of comic conventions now, and every time I see like Jim Lee has like an art thing that he's doing, and every time I see something like that, I'm like, that's what I think of. I think of the Jim Lee Pantheon stream. Red, too bad you don't have VR, because we should do Orbis VR. Okay, Tigric, have you played? Because I've been hearing really great things of it. The new shit. Now I'm blank on the name. The new RPG with Matt Mercer in it that was announced at the Game Awards. Oh, I've been hearing it's really good. You can lose a level. I proved it on Wednesday. Okay, that's fair. Thank you. All right, let's just stick back here for safety. Wait, is that on Rev? I can't tell which one it is, which one's on. I think it might be on this Bonecaster though. They stopped Asgard's Wrath 2. Yes, that's the one. Thank you, Mordane. I've been hearing it's really good. There we go. Isn't Madden pretty much everything? I mean, at this point, kind of, yeah. Kind of, yeah, Terror Skull. It's like, there's like two, if it's an RPG or an MMO, I know that there's going to be at least some kind of cameo from either Matt Mercer or Co-Carnage. Like, that's just kind of how it works at this point. Yes, I've been playing it. I like Asgard's Wrath better. Wait, like, there's a first one? Well, I mean, I guess so. It's called Asgard's Wrath 2. But you like the first one better? Also, I'm diseased. Windows mixed reality headsets like the Samsung Odyssey Plus are getting down to like 80 to 1. Are they really? So what I've struggled with the headsets is motion sickness. But I wonder if it could work. I haven't done it and I haven't tried in a long time. So what's everyone going to main in Pantheon? At Necromancer. if it comes out, Necromancer. If not, it's tough because like after Necromancer for me, it's like Monk seems really cool. Dire Lord seems really cool. Summoner seems really... There's a bunch that sound interesting. I'm even curious about the Warrior. Like, there's a bunch that, like, are all, like, grouped up for me. So if Necromancer isn't in, the decision's going to be much more difficult. I'm interested in a Druid as a first character. Druid would be cool, too. Also, Bard someday. Mr. C says Bard. We have our gnome necro overlords. Oh, I just really hope Richard. A lot of us no longer follow Pantheon. We just like following Carlat. I mean, thank you. I really appreciate that. That's nice of you to say. And yeah, like there's like I want people to feel like it's totally fine to have criticisms. Like right, there's criticisms that I have of every game I've ever played. Mr. It Wiz Gaming. That's way too kind of you.
Gaming just gifted 5 subs.
You rated me. Thank you very much. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs. That is way too kind. Gulu Gulu stands in fire. Gamma is me. Unstable Fuse. Tonics. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. That's very kind. But what I was saying is like it's totally fine to have criticism. I have videos. Mr. C is relogging. I have videos on my concerns about Pantheon. I have videos on my concerns about Ashes. I have videos on my concerns about Throne of Liberty because there's concerns just across the board. And there's good things across the board too. Like I think like for example, you could say, okay, monetization in Pantheon is going to be good. Monetization in Throne of Liberty is probably going to be shit. Graphics in Pantheon are not going to be anywhere near what they are in Throne of Liberty. Throne of Liberty's graphics are kind of amazing looking. The traversal mechanics in Throne of Liberty look good. But given the two games, I think I know which one I'm more interested in. That said, Throne of Liberty could surprise me. We'll just have to wait and see. I like to give every game the opportunity. I want to give games the opportunity to show me the fun. And if they show me the fun, I'm happy. That's really what it comes down to. Necro Shaman, Rogue, Dire Lord, or Dire Lord is a lot of fun. I really enjoyed. Oh yeah, I have to re-invite. Invited, Mr. C. Yeah, thank you so much, Mr. It Wiz Gaming. That's very kind of you. Absolutely, Pantheon is far from perfect. They have a boatload of work to do still, but for me, it already feels good to play a little levels. That's kind of how I feel too. And like I feel the same. Like Monsters and Memories is fun at low levels. They have a lot of work to do too. Like there's a lot of things, like where you look at like the buildings and stuff like that, like, that need work. But they're still fun, and that's really all I'm looking for. Can I have fun in the game? Because life can suck sometimes, and I just want to have some fun. That's really what it comes down to. Gotta watch for scams like the day before. Don't just fun graphics. Yeah. So the one that this is the one that I would just put out to you, all of you, because I know some of you may be watching it. Be very cautious of a game like the Kinfall. I say that because the Kinfall is showing a ton of pretty graphics. It's promising quite literally just about every single thing you can have in an MMO. They've never made an MMO. They're not crowdfunded. They are... There's a lot of assets that they show that are from the shop. Just caution. Caution is what I would say for the Kinfall. I know for a lot of people, it's one that they're excited about. Just caution. That's all. Not to be a Debbie Downer, but I'd be surprised if this ever releases. It's not a Debbie Downer. I think it's a realistic thing. Like, when you think about it, is this better or worse? When you think about how much it takes to make an MMO, there are... I mean, there's three... Like, there's basically, like, 3 major MMOs in development that come to mind. Like, when I say major, I mean, like, ones that have been in development for a long time and have a decent amount of money. And that's Pantheon Rise of the Fallen, Ashes of Creation, and Star Citizen. And there's a non-zero chance that none of them launch. Because it's so damn hard, right? It's so hard to make an MMO. And making it as your first game is an intense thing. Like, I almost feel like with Star Citizen, with their huge war chest that they have, it almost would have been smarter for them to just make Squadron 42 and then make the MMO, but I don't know. I'm not a game dev. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. I'm just a YouTuber. So, you know, take anything I say ever with a huge grain of salt, because I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. You know? Camel Unchained. Camel Unchained. They have news apparently. In January or February or something. They got 15 million in funding last year. I don't know what that means, but we'll see. The gameplay, the game idea of Camel Unchained to me though sounds like it was already done by Crowfall in a lot of ways. And Crowfall lasted a year. I'm almost dead. Thank you, Ref. Crowfall lasted a year. Crowfall is one of those games that are like, there is like a 0.01% chance, I'm thinking like in my head, like, well, maybe they'll have another one of those like rebirth moments, right? Because Monumental said that they're pulling the game off to like basically into active development, where they're basically rethinking everything. I don't know if that'll ever happen, but we'll see what happens. That was still, there's still enough time. I mean, Final Fantasy 14 took, was it 2 years? 2 or 3 years? We'll see. Penance is all transparent with so much info on their site. Lore classes, it's all in the open. That's never seen it before. That's really cool. That sounds a bit like you should also maybe check out Edgrot Monsters and Memories too. They have they just actually redid their site, but I'm gonna check out Penance as well after the stream. This is one I don't think I've heard. I don't think it's come, like, it hasn't come across me until you mentioned it, Edgrot. But I'm always interested in checking out as many games as I can. Oh, it was an orange? That's why. Okay, that makes sense. That was an orange that almost killed us. Well, got me into near death anyway. I could say some stuff about it since I've been testing for a while, but I would get in trouble. Oh, Camelot Unchained. Yeah, no, don't break any NDAs, please. Please do not never break any NDAs in my chat. I really appreciate it. Thankfully for this week, the visual NDA is off for Pantheon. Next week when it goes back to visual NDA being on, as far as I know. And then, but verbal NDA is not on. I think there was actually someone, was it one of y'all who streamed last week, the alpha, but did it without the visual? Which I thought was really interesting. So you could just talk about it, but you couldn't show it. I thought that was a really interesting thing to do. General rule of thumb: don't break anything in chat. Yeah, that's a good one. Monsters Memory is the only MMO on our beta right now. Playtest a few weeks ago was amazing. It really was. I did a video on it from that playtest. I had a lot of fun. Is this? This is an orange too. Oh shit. But they did well, and they won. Monsters and Memories won the most anticipated MMO of the Scuffed Game Awards. Like the Monsters and Memories, that nomination had like everything, right? So it had the original nomination had like it had Chrono Odyssey, it had Throne and Liberty, it had Blue Protocol, it had everything After Creation, Pantheon, all kinds of stuff. Somehow, EverQuest 3 made it into the nomination. So did Pantheon, so did After Creation and Monsters and Memories. And Monsters and Memories won the most anticipated for this past year. It'll be interesting to see how that changes or doesn't change for next year's awards. Monster Memory looks awesome, but I keep hearing it's years off. Oh, I'm sure. It's a volunteer team. It's a very small team. But they're doing great stuff. Nathan Napalm, he did do that. Someone else did it last week. And Nathan Napalm, did he do it when he played the Paladin? I don't know. Nathan Napalm won Content Creator of the Year from the Scuff Game Awards as well. I'm missing chat as well. Rev and Mr. C, I apologize. There's a platform below this with skeletons. You can do what I do is make up an MMO and pretend like you're playing it, Mr. C. That's actually okay. This is the new meta on Twitch. Black screen, and just play some sounds, any sounds, and pretend it's an MMO. Use your wildest imagination and just pretend it's an MMO and say it's all under NDA. You can't even say the name of the MMO. And just like, I don't know, play Elden Ring and just have the sounds of Elden Ring. Okay, let's go to the platform below. Okay. I'll call it WoW 2. That's not the Twitch meta I'm aware of. It's just a very large sensor bar, Nicodemus. Monster Memories looks awesome, but I keep... Yeah, oh yeah, I already read that one. WoW as well. All right, we're going to stick over here. That thing is cool looking. I can't... Are they all dead? Watch out for gloom rats. I called it Legend of Mace Online. Wait, you really did this, Mr. C? That's amazing. Y'all go follow Mr. C. Mr. C is great. A young ghost viper. That's a ghost viper. That's blue, dark blue. Yeah, I think this is camped. I think this area is camped. Have like a track of key clicking. Have like a track of key clicking. There you go, exactly. Key clicking in the background. Okay. Should we go back up then? Only pre-alpha. Yeah, this is pre-alpha. I'm fine with back to the top or a different camp. I'm fine with whatever, y'all. I'm just following around. I'm just having fun. How long have we been streaming for? I kind of like didn't pay attention to that. 2.5 hours already. Holy shit. I didn't like this is like time has just been kind of flying with this one. Choose chaos. No, no, 10. Holy shit. But the audio 10. The audio. You can't do that. Embers Drift would be better if they had a larger base game, no magic classes. They added magic through alchemy, I think. I'm gonna test out Embers Adrift in 2024. Because they've been working hard on it. And they actually won, like their work has paid off because they won Indie MMO of the Year for 2023 because of how much work they've done. But I'm curious to see what they do over the next couple.
I hope you're having a wonderful day.
Over the next like, thank you for the posture check and the follow. I'm curious to see what they do in 2024.
Hello there.
But they have been working their ass off. Nerds the podcast. How are you doing? Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Embers is amazing. Like, okay, if y'all, okay, I don't know if y'all watched the Scuffed Game Awards. if you saw, oh, that's a lot. But if I could suggest one thing, the Scuffed Game Awards are here on the YouTube channel. Go to the part that there's a chapter for Embers Adrift, the indie MMO of the year. Just watch Drinden's speech. You don't have to watch any of the shit that that Mr. Guybrush and I did, or Steve, or any of that thing, or our world premiere, but watch Drinden's speech. Because watch it if you're creating your own MMO, watch it if you're a fan of MMOs. It's just a great acceptance speech, and I really recommend it. And somehow, are we alive? We survived. We survived. Okay, I'm saying that we still have one to kill, but we did kind of survive, I think. No, don't run into the darkness. Oh wow, the the screams are a little intense. Let's rest. The magic of an enchanter. Well done. Well done, team. Embers is amazing. Hey, glad to see you getting into the stream. Thank you, Nerds the podcast. How are you doing? Watch what? So I did a for anyone who doesn't know, I did the Scuffed Game Awards. That was my last stream. Last stream on Twitch, my last stream here. It's like a 3-hour award show where we awarded things like Old MMO of the Year, PvE MMO of the Year, Indie MMO of the Year, RPG of the Year. And it's actually still here on the channel. But we got a award acceptance speech from Embers Adrift, which is fantastic, and I highly recommend watching it. Are we going in here? This is cool. I like this little area. That's really cool. Love to see Mr. C. Mr. C and Rev are carrying this group, like by far. It's not even close. I am just here, soaking up experience and talking to y'all. That's basically what this is coming down to. The Embers team has done so much. I can't play as much as I need time-wise, but I still sub because I want them to have money to keep making content. That's fair. There's the podcast. They're working hard. Like there's one thing that has to be said about Embers. They have been putting in a ton of work. Forbidden yogurt rocks. Oh my god, 10 is our resident star citizen flyer as well, which I still need to work on that video. So many videos that I need to work on. I watched the Scuff Game Awards with 5 other people while drinking Irish whiskey. Did you really, Carlette? That's awesome. I hope you had a good time. Did you upgrade to PA? Seems like a dumb question. It's not a dumb question. No, I didn't. So I had inquired about being able to record some footage at least during the alpha test, because I'm an alpha tester. I am not a pre-alpha tester. And the answer was basically no. And so then I inquired about being able to stream it now during the streamer week, because they obviously didn't coincide. And I was given special permission to, which I'm very grateful for. So I am still just a lowly alpha tester. Once this week is over, I will no longer be able to test, but I am at least able to stream it, and I'm able to make a first impressions video of the game as it is now, which I'm grateful for, because the first impressions video I did for Pantheon was outdated within days of me launching the video, which is like shit, you know, like literally. I made that video, and that video took a couple weeks to make.
Hello there.
To put together.
Thank you for following Red
and then like immediately I was like,
a wonderful day.
Because then they announced the graphics change, then they announced a bunch of other stuff, and like so everything I'd done in that video. This is orange, isn't it? Yep, this is tough. Thank you for the follow, Dire Prism. It's good to see you. Well, it's great they gave you access since you're one of the... I don't know about bigger content creators, but I may be one of the bigger ones that doesn't have pre-alpha. Dude, I streamed the last day they let anyone before they announced the arch. I saw that, Nerds the podcast. Oh god. No. Oh shit. Oh no, it's resisting everything. Okay, I'm bringing this back to y'all. Okay. There we go. Glad you're able to get into a redo that video. Yeah, exactly. That's kind of what I wanted to do. I wanted to kind of, and like, I won't like necessarily rehash all the same stuff, but I mean, one of the things that I wanted to get a good look at is how things have changed performance-wise, how things have changed. Obviously the big art style changes and stuff like that, and at least give an updated take on where I'm seeing Pantheon now, what I think where it's going, where I'm expecting it in 2024 and everything like that. Ah, yes, the classic second first impressions. Everything in my life is a series of multiple first impressions. I'm on my 18th first impression with my wife, and she has passed every single one of them with amazing skill. Got to admit the whiskey might have helped. That's actually very fair. I think that's something I want to institute, Carlat, is every time I do any kind of event, I think everyone needs to be drinking to make sure that it's actually funny. Yeah, I think that's a necessity in general. Oh, it's dawn. Yay. Whew, we get some light so that we don't have to just die in the darkness anymore. Well, also you can now give hands-on impression of the art. Exactly, like the art, and that's like I think the main focus of it's gonna be, is how because the other stuff, a lot of the stuff hasn't changed. Otherwise, it's still dark as hell near the ruins. Yeah, because I think the ruins has the atmosphere, right? I think, which I don't think acclimation is in yet, but there is, yeah, gloom. Gloom is a top part of the ruins of the gloom fracture. Yeah, so that's like it's like dark, it's it's darkness. It's dark metal darkness, black metal darkness. But you can actually see it on here. So there's acclimation, and where is it? I don't think, is it not acclimation? Is it? There is something that you can do about it, but I can't forget. Next year will be a great year. More is coming. And that's Bronson kind of what I'm feeling. With seeing the new classes come in, seeing the new art stuff come in, hearing the sounds, which I think that's one of the things I really want to highlight. Oh fuck. Rev. Mr. C, help. Seeing the new, like the snake that's killing me right now is new art, and it looks terrifying. And not just because it's killing me. Yeah, more race. Like the ogre has a progress chart on the Pantheon website, and it looks like it's moving along. I'm excited. I think 2024 is gonna be a good year. Oh hey, Morgan, thanks again. Oh, that's very nice, yo. Don't forget to check your abilities. Wait, what? Check my abilities. For what? Do I get new? Do I have to train new ability? I've been playing WoW, Classic so much for masteries. Okay, yeah. Like, yeah, I have to train new abilities, right? I do need to think buy some. I'll complain until the second bar isn't. That's fair, Mr. C. Yeah, I think I have 20 master. I have 2. Do I want to do? Yeah, let's do that. Good call. Good call, annoying llama. I love the skeletons so much. They're just so cool. Love the glow. That's cool. That's really cool. Was that one of yours? No, that was the. Oh, that was a disease. That was a disease. Okay, that was cool though. You also have to buy the scrolls. Yeah, I bought a couple of the scrolls. That AoE effect was cool, Bronson. That was really freaking cool. We got nuked with an AoE. That was a cool AoE. I know it's not a good thing. I know it's a bad thing, but it was a cool thing. You did level a while ago. I got level 5 a little bit ago, yeah. I think I have a new skill. So next time I die, which will probably be fairly soon, I'll go get it. Because I actually know how to get back to here, too. You have strike right now. Is that the level 5 skill? Oh, AP. AP, you're amazing. AP has been my mod for, how is it, 3 years? 2 years now? AP is a wonderful, amazing person. She's the kindest person and an incredible mod. She was here with me when I was playing Dark Alliance, Dungeons and Dragons Dark Alliance for like hours. Hours trying to beat one boss, and it was shit. And she stuck through it all. Just kind of incredible. Yeah, I remember it too. Yeah, in your book. Wait, do I have it? Oh, I didn't even see that. I can't do, I'm in combat. So as soon as I'm out of combat, I can add that. I'm using Bash. Deals 100% weapon damage to the target, bypassing 15%. There we go. Okay. Let's maybe move that. Actually move that. That. This one I have to cast. There we go. The clouds are so pretty. I've noticed, like, they have different cloud types. Well, monks have feigned. Yes, they do. They do have feigned death. I think it's level. Is it level 19? I think so. I will not be getting it. But it is on the vendor. Should we go back up? 18 or 19 yet? Yeah. It's pretty high level. This is actually really pretty. I like this. I like the lighting. The lighting has come a long way. There's a set of clouds that cast shadows, and they're so cool. That's awesome. I do wish that the rain was more, like, they were more frequent, because the rain is cool when you have the rain. I just haven't. I only saw it the first time I logged into the alpha. The thunder audio is so good. Is it PVX? PVL. PVL is the company that's making the audio stuff, and they're doing a superb job. It is one of the biggest upgrades I've seen from the first time I tested to now is the audio. Like, it's just much better. And honestly, like, the way I'm feeling with this is I know Co hasn't tested it in a while, but I think once they get some new, it's still, there's the gloom. Okay, so you can kind of see this. This is just regular, right? And then they have the fracture, right? This is gloom. So it's like a special thing. All right, y'all are fighting. I should help. So it's a special environmental area, like, that just makes life more difficult. Like, as you saw, I ran around and died because I couldn't see where to go. But that gloom is part of, like, the environment, making the environment a little bit more difficult. My God, the bodies. So many bodies. I hope y'all are all having a wonderful 26th. I don't know. What day is it? It's a Tuesday. It's a Tuesday. AoE emo. Yeah. So this is basically when you go to the We Were Young Fest that happens in Las Vegas every year right now. As you walk up to the We Were Young Fest, this is what happens. And then Helena starts playing. Also, anytime you're on our screen, we're having it. That's very nice of you, Jay. Thank you. Is it I guess it is Boxing Day, right? Someone leveled. Was it Rev or was it Mr. C? One of you leveled. Congratulations. Recipe fragment. A recipe fragment. Back to level 7. Oh, did you lose the level, Rev? Well, regrets. Reading regrets. Congratulations. I don't, like, it's scary going there. It's Boxing Day and St. Andrew's Day. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Anyway to tell what level you get FD RBF, I think it's 19. 10. I can tell next time I die because I'll look at the vendor. But I think it's 19. I like that Rev is braving the darkness and I'm just standing back here. And just, you know, standing in the safety. It's all really just so that I don't. Oh, there's a bone caster behind us. There's a bone caster behind us. I'm terrified going in. That's fair, Rev. It is scary. It's a scary thing. Especially because death has meaning, right? Like, it's not like, oh, I just gotta run back. You know, like, it actually has, there's a meaning to the dying. You can check the spell vendor. Yeah, I'll check the spell vendor as soon as I die. Here, I'll bring this to, oh shit, wait, Rev, I'm bringing something. There's a slight delay, but hopefully it's not too bad a delay. Also, no, it's level 18. Thank you, Catalyst. So yeah, FD is level 18. So I only need a lot of levels. You got that one? It's so intense. The gloom fracture. It just like, can you imagine? Like, it makes me think, right? So this is at least out in the open. But imagine you're in the middle of a dungeon. You're delving deep into the dungeon. You know, you're moving with your party, and then all of a sudden, just darkness like descends on you. Like it's like it adds like the whole idea of it, I believe, is that like it makes the environment itself more of its own enemy. Like this. At least you can see out here, but then as you go in here, just darkness. And you don't know. Like one of Drist's darkness spells. Yes! Yes, Rev! Yes, exactly. And like, or think about, oh shit, I pulled something, sorry. But think about like, if this could happen with like an enemy too. So like a raid boss or something. That would be really cool. I don't know if that's a plan. I just throwing that out there. I don't know if that's a plan at all. It's just I'm just throwing shit out there, and I have no idea. There are other people that are much more knowledgeable about Pantheon than I am, like Pantheon Plus, for example. But I think that'd be really freaking cool if like that was a thing that would just to mess with everybody. Oh shit, I pulled something. It's just Monk for Hella. That's fair. Fista! Holy shit, Fista. How are you doing? It is wonderful to see you. I hope you're having a good year. Like I said good year, not good day, because it's been a while. How are you doing, Fista? Got that first badge, that founder's badge for this channel. Oh. Let's kill the bone caster first, right? Yeah, bone caster. I can't, it's hard, it's a little bit difficult to tell which one is being mezzed until I guess like you can kind of see it's kind of towards that. It's a little difficult to say. It seems like it's on. I think that's something that's going to change. Yeah, gloom messes with targeting. Does it really? Is that what's happening? I thought, oh my god. I mean, that makes so much sense, but I didn't know that. That makes so much sense though. That's really cool. So it just adds to the fact that the difficulty factor in this gloom. Don't know if it's, I mean, if it's not intended, it's cool. I mean, it's still cool, you know? Does slash assist still work? I don't know because I'm not assisting. I'm good. We got a new puppy, 12-week-old German Shepherd, and still playing on Mischief. We got a new cat, Vista. And we have scratches everywhere. Like here, I don't know if y'all can see this. But I've got scratches from the cat. Because she's super young. And, yeah. wraps on this guy. Can I loot it? There we go. Are these? I think these are about the same as what I have. Yeah, they're both 2.6 delay and 3 damage, which I already have. Build this. I have matching bite marks because Ghost is teething at them with. Oh, Ghost is a great name too for a German Shepherd. Okay, it makes the AoE even creepier in the darkness, in the dark gloom. I like it a lot. Yeah, our cat is named Lady Basketon Artemis, the third Destroyer of Worlds, also known as Basket. And she is intense. We got her too young. So she hasn't, like, she didn't have a mom.
Hello there. Thank you for following.
Thank you for the follow, RPSC.
I hope you're having
So,
a wonderful
because
day.
she's so young, she didn't really like learn how to be a cat. So we're kind of hoping our other cats will kind of teach the cat to be a cat and a little bit less intense. How are you doing, ArcoSC? Thank you so much for the follow. I'm glad you're here. So far, she can be very sweet, and she actually likes to like sit on the mouse pad because I have a big mouse pad. Sit on the mouse pad while I'm playing or editing. If I'm watching someone else stream, though, she likes to attack them. So Mr. Guybrush is a favorite target that she likes to attack. So I think at some point I'm going to have scratch marks on my monitors. It'll be fun. What's your opinion of this versus the Monsters and Memories test? Well, I don't really like comparing, but there's a lot of similarities. If I were to say Monsters and Memories is what it is advertised as, right? It is a lot like EverQuest. It is very punishing. It is still very, very early. It is earlier than this. This game at its current state is definitely much further advanced. But they're both, in my very, very humble opinion, they're both games with a lot of potential for their target audience. Like, I feel like they're both on the way to meeting that. And I really liked both of them. I had a lot of fun with both. They're fun for me in different ways. I'll put it that way. I wish Pantheon had gone fully stylized art like Eminem. I think it's all in the process. Nerds the podcast, like they're working through adding in stuff. Some things have been changed over, some things haven't yet. So I think we'll probably have a better idea of how the exact art style looks once we start getting in more races. Bronson mentioned earlier that humans are getting more love. So I think we'll get a better idea as 2024 progresses. What's more advanced in this game over Eminem? Basically all the underlying stuff. It's not like, and it's not like it's not that there's, and again, like I really don't like comparing because they exist for their own audiences, right? They exist separately. It's just Eminem is earlier in development. And you can tell when you play it, whether it's like just how the cities look and everything like that. It's earlier in development. It is a volunteer team, but it is looking very good. It is very much the game that it wants to be. And my biggest takeaway from, so I'll put it this way. My biggest takeaway from the Monsters and Memories test was when I tested it earlier in 2023 versus testing it at the end of 2023. The amount of work that went into it, a lot of it on the performance side, was astronomical. Like the performance from the first test versus the performance of the later test was crazy improvement. And like the water looks really cool. The sound design is getting better. There's a lot of coolness to it. And I got to group and go into a dungeon. It was scary. Kind of having a lot of fun in this one too. Basically, I just enjoy both. is the big takeaway there. They're both a lot of fun. I think both MMOs are on the right track now. Listen, we're going to put each MMO in a battle royale cage match. A battle royale cage match, but it's all going to be in Fortnite's maker, right? Like it's all going to be in Fortnite's game maker. like modernized or technically. Everything isn't converted yet, as you said. Yeah, thank you, Brunson. Everything's not converted over to the thing. I think like there was in the Discord they're talking about, even like there's in the wizard area where you start as a wizard, like one of the things that I really like was this cool bridge that they have. But I think in the Discord there, Bronson, you may have been saying that even some of the art over there hasn't been converted yet. But that bridge is so cool. Thanks for, of course, Arco SC. Like, I think if you're looking for the classic EverQuest experience, and when I say classic EverQuest, I'm talking like P99 experience. P99, Monsters and Memories is really fitting that. Though I personally didn't love the new ogre faces. Body of the new ogre looked great though. I really like. I think the art's getting better every. I think it's getting really. It's starting to look a lot better. And like I've noticed it even with the screenshots. I've noticed the screenshots on the website. It's getting better. I already have those. I don't need a shield. Tarnished axe. You can cure me if you kill him fast enough. Wait, what? Oh, did you die? Did Rev die? I am a terrible group mate. Rev, I am so sorry. I am not paying. Rev, I am so sorry. Oh no. I'm sorry, Rev. Oh no. I think Rev's on the way. I'm so sorry, Rev. Oh. I bet the bulletin upgraded my account to pre-alpha access earlier. I'm waiting for my key to create my game account. Hopefully that doesn't take too much longer. I don't think it will. I mean, it is the holidays, but I still don't think it's going to take too much longer. But I hopefully you'll have a great time, Steve. I've been having fun. I only have a limited time access to this. I will be losing access to pre-alpha at the end of this week. But I had fun with the alpha, and hopefully it'll be something that I get to play more in the future with alpha tests and stuff like that. Play with her paws while she naps to facilitate her later claw trimming. Wait, really? Really, 10? I'm gonna try and do that. Isn't pre-alpha only for a short time? Pre-alpha, we have no idea, Carlat, to be honest. But this stream week, so the week where basically the visual NDA is gone, is only just this week. So you'll see a lot of streams of Pantheon this week from all different types of streamers, and then it'll stop because then it'll go back to a visual NDA. And I'm assuming, I don't know when they'll do another one. Hopefully not too late into 2024. But I'm hoping that we get some alpha tests. I'm hoping that we get some more stream weeks. But yeah, this will be pre-alpha though. I think has been up 24/7, I believe, lately. As far as I know, the devs watching this stream, maybe we de-emphasize group stuff just a bit. I am not indicative. I am not indicative of them. Okay. Now I get to level to 7 for a 4th time. Oh no, Rev. Nathan is also streaming with Sparrow and Bounty and all of them. Oh, nice. If Nathan's not on Twitch though, because I was saying I'm gonna probably end soon. I could raid into to Nathan's stream. Never raided on YouTube. I don't know if I can raid on YouTube. But I could try. Oh, absolutely on the cat paw advice, don't actually /Q. He's on YouTube, yeah. Yeah, I've never raided on YouTube. I don't know how it works. And I don't even know if Nathan is set up to oversee, because you have to approve raids on YouTube. But we'll probably find someone who's streaming this and then raid into them. Just because. Joppa is here. Joppa's here. There's no way Joppa's here. F for respects. I am. Hey. Oh wait. Oh. Mr. C. Wait, no, don't die. Please. We don't have our cleric. Oh shit. Okay, we got this. Rev, we avenged you for something. There's Rev right there. There's Rev. Poor Rev. I didn't even know you could raid on YouTube. You can, you just have to like set it up beforehand and you have to like accept the raids. It's weird. Oh snap! I can start a stream up if you give me a few, since no one else is currently streaming. Yeah, for sure. Nerds of the podcast. I'll raid into you when I finish. Take your time though. You know, like don't feel rushed. I know it can take. Ooh, I got a hat. I got a hat, y'all. Let me eat the food, and then I can put the hat on. Yeah, but I'll definitely raid into you, Nerds of the podcast. I follow you, right? Yeah, I follow you. Okay. Back to the game. Heavy package. Why do I have a heavy package? Sounds weird. I didn't even realize I had a bag until just now. I just found out I had a bag. Oh, okay. Got a hostile snake on my way. Where can we get to you, Rev? I can't. I don't know which way is which. Mr. C, do you know where we go? I'll follow your name. I'll just follow. There! Brightness! Rev! Rev is here. And I got my hat. Look at my hat. That's actually really cool. I like the art style of the armor. It looks good. I like it a lot. Okay, let's get Rev's corpse. I think it's just this way. Into the darkness. I can see your corpse. There we go, Rev. Heavy package is a transport quest. The next part weighs more. Oh, God. Hit X. Oh, for it to rest. Yeah, to rest. Oh, shit. I didn't realize I'm that. Thank you very much, Uthred. I did not see how low my health was. Thank you, Rev. Rev and Mr. C have been carrying this group by far. Oh, absolutely on the cat pod. Oh, yeah, I saw that already. They need to add all the races in this game. I think the ogre is next. I don't know which one's going to come after that, but I'm excited for them to get those in because I think that's something that'll really beef it up a lot. Makes me really excited to see. And the ogre being next is really interesting because that's like a big body race, right? So you have one of the things that I loved about EverQuest was how you had very distinct silhouettes. I think that's something you could there was such variety, and I love that so much, and I'm so excited to see that back in Pantheon again. Because when I played it before in the older art style, I actually played a lot of my time on an ogre, the bright red ogre, and so it'll be fun to see. Although Darkmer is the one that I'm most excited for, honestly. We're basically Atlas. Yeah, you're carrying the world. I'm the world. Yeah, Gnome too. I think Gnome is next. Ogre then Gnome. Yeah. Thank you, Nerds the podcast. Thank you, Mordain. Oh shit. This is fun. I don't know how. I know that sounds silly, right? That sounds like a very minor thing, but this is. I've been streaming now for 3 hours of just playing Pantheon, and it hasn't felt like that. And there's definitely some of that was solo, a lot of it's been with grouping, but it's just fun. The core gameplay loop is there, especially the dying a lot. But it's just been a lot of fun for me. It's hitting that type of gameplay that I want to play. I'm more excited. The more I've gotten to play Pantheon, the more excited I am for the game. I'm glad that I have the opportunity to, and I'm glad that more people are getting the opportunity to. More alpha testers over the last week with the individual days and the stress tests and everything like that. And I hope that continues into 2024. Good job, Mr. C and Rev. Do we need to rest? Or no, we're good, I think, right? We're good. Hopefully we're good. Time flies by just it really does. That's the feeling I'm getting. And honestly, okay, so I've been playing a lot of WoW Season of Discovery. I've been having fun in that too. I'm having more fun in this than Season of Discovery. And I think that's largely because I'm just not a fan of the quest loop. Like, I like when there's a little bit of balance. So a little bit of balance between well, Rev is medding. A little bit of balance between camping and killing stuff, fighting enemies and stuff like that, and then having some quests that are worth doing. What I haven't been enjoying in Season of Discovery is that there's not that balance. They're really like, you need to go do the quest, and that's what you have to do. Otherwise, it's just even grouping in dungeons feels slower than questing. And the quests are designed in such a way to make it antisocial, because if you have to collect 10 items that are somewhat rare, and those 10 items have to be collected by everyone, then you're now having to collect 60 items or 50 items or 40 items. And so, and with you double that up with how little experience you're getting from killing things as a group, and it just makes it more like, oh shit. Oh, Rev's actually pulling that one. I thought that was just running at us. It just kind of like, it doubles down on the anti-group mechanics early on, which is not how I remember WoW Classic, but it's kind of how it's going. Where like the leveling is solo, the gearing is grouping. I think that's the best way to describe WoW, is leveling is solo, gearing up is grouping. Raw XP grinding in Classic isn't too bad compared to later eras. Yeah, it does get worse. It does get worse. Especially, and they have rested experience in there. And a couple dungeons and everything. Like, oh, absolutely. Holy shit, y'all. This has been so much fun. I will be streaming again another time during this week. I haven't figured out when that's going to be. But I'm excited. I want to do like a full group, if possible, and show a little bit of higher level stuff, maybe. Well, I'm currently level 5. I'm halfway to level 6. I'm getting there. We're slowly but surely getting there. Oh, there's poor Toral's corpse right there. Let's see. Has Nerds started up yet? Nerds has started up. So I think here shortly we'll probably raid into Nerds. We'll end the stream on YouTube and go raid Nerds, because Nerds is playing some Pantheon as well. Nerds is wonderful and very kind and very knowledgeable about Pantheon as well. But let's pull a little bit more. How much further? How much? I want to see how much further for Rev to redeem level 7. Because I'd feel bad if essentially grouping with me half a bar. So like half of this, right? Like essentially grouping with me has lost Rev experience. which makes me feel really, really bad. I'm having a blast. Okay, good. I'm glad, Rev. Oh yeah, you can't. I think that is on purpose. Targeting on here in the gloom is tough. It's really tough. To be fair, we don't have a tank, and these guys chunk you good. Yeah, that is fair. Rev is our healer and our tank. Oh, I like that. I really like that AE effect. The real experience is the friends we make along the way, as Fletman would say. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair, Jay. That's very fair. Got it? Okay. I wonder, you can't escape like up the wall, can you? If we pull a rat on accident, run. Okay. Wait, but run where? The last time we ran in the gloom, I just ran into a wall and died. Like, running hasn't worked very well for me in this game so far. Just follow my arrow. Okay, that's fair. I'm heading out over to Nathan's stream. Thanks for the last few hours, bro. EQ Laws, thank you so much. Have a wonderful time at Nathan. Please tell Nathan I say hello and that I appreciate him. And congratulations again on him winning Content Creator of the Year. Thank you so much, Laws. It's wonderful having you here. A lot of EQ progression tasks are like that. My crew on Finny having to do it for the whole group, though. It's like, when does that happen? Like, it got really gross like towards the later expansions. The one that, so honestly, the EverQuest expansion that made me quit was the is it Claws of Vishon? The first one where you had to quest to get to level, because you couldn't kill anything. Killing anything didn't really matter. Like, you'd have to kill thousands upon thousands upon thousands of things to level. And so you had to quest to actually get those 5 levels. And that gameplay in EverQuest of all games, I was like, I'm done. That was the last straw for me. Funnily enough, like, one of my favorite expansions was actually right before that. Not right before, but shortly before that. Oh no, Ref. We're here, Ref. Was the Broken Mirror expansion. Broken Mirror was a lot of fun. It was difficult, but it was fun. Running very rarely works out for you in general. That's fair. that's fair, AP. You love Lost Dungeons, Lost Dungeons of Norath. That was a kind of a like revolutionary expansion for the time. Adding in instances to EverQuest, instance dungeons. It had a lot of good stuff about it. Some not so good stuff, but some good stuff. I didn't like the whole progression part of it though. But the raids were pretty fun. Beginning of the end. Yeah, in some ways. For a lot of players. Because then shortly after that, you got Planes of Power, which, oh no, Rev, what just happened to you? Was that one hit? Like, that, like, took out almost all your health. Holy shit. That was nuts. I don't think we can interrupt or anything. Curse Bolt does a lot of damage. Okay. Well, if we see a Frenzied, let's just not do it, please. Because I think Frenzied would kill us all immediately. I think Frenzied is... Frenzied, for those who don't know, is like it's a special status for the enemies. There's several different statuses. We had Rabid, but Frenzied is just like, they just kick your ass faster. Like, much, much faster. Very scary. I'm gonna sit for a sec. Once we get Rev level 7, I think we'll go ahead and raid nerds and end for the day. But I hope you've all enjoyed seeing some Pantheon Rise of the Fallen, some alpha gameplay, pre-alpha gameplay. I'm glad to have the opportunity to stream it a bit. Let's work our way down. We're going into Danger Zone. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That works. Did you say raid nerds? Yes, we're gonna raid nerds. Nerds the podcast, but yes. Yeah, all those rats are red. Okay, this way. The light out of the gloom. It feels so bright when you get out of the gloom. Out of the gloom. I got stuck on a wall. Oh no, Mr. C. I think they have a /stuck command, don't they? Yeah, use it. Okay. I really like the bats. I think I said that a couple times this stream, but I don't like the art for the bats. Running away. I'll be back in a second. Okay. I think I'm poisoned. It's 14 seconds. Oh shit. Watch me die to the poison while Rev solos this. There we go. Oh, die. Come here. Come here. There we go. Are you enjoying the emotes, Annoying Llama? I'm really the first one that you're using, the this is fine. That's brand new. Yes, I am. Good. I'm glad. I got some new ones. Which AP? Did you see the new ones? And Jay. I don't know if y'all saw the new emotes. It's been a long ass time since I got new emotes, so I wanted to add those. I still need to add them to YouTube. YouTube doesn't have animated ones though. I don't think. I'll take a look and see. You love them? Good. I'm glad. I just noticed the new ones. They're so cool. Good. Okay, I'm really glad that y'all like them. There were some Christmas sales, so I was like, fuck it, why not? Rev, you got level 7. Look at that. Regrets. Regrets to Rev. I want to thank Rev and Mr. C for making this more fun by grouping up. This game is definitely a game that is more fun when you group. We're going to go ahead and end for now, I think. We'll end over on YouTube first. So I'm going to go ahead and say bye to YouTube. Thank you so much, everybody who's been watching on YouTube. Y'all have been amazing. I really appreciate you. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Whether you are watching this now or are watching it later, thank you so much. I'll be ending the YouTube stream now, but thank you